There we go. Hi, hello. Does it sound okay here? You're somewhat slovenly VTuber. You missed the whole rant earlier where I was 1 minute bloody late and Sticky Man's there. Like, I demand the sloth VTuber now. It's been a minute. I think it was just a NVIDIA update, so I use... Oh, God. So, here's the audio pathway. It comes from the Yeti mic into Blue Voice. From Blue Voice, it goes out into NVIDIA Broadcast. So, all my EQ is done through Blue Voice, mostly because I use this microphone for work and for personal stuff like my Japanese lessons. So, I have the same EQ and everything else set up on 2 other devices. So that's why I just use Blue Voice. It's easier than doing it with Spoke in OBS. And then, but only on here do I have NVIDIA Broadcast, which gets rid of a lot of the manual echo. Yeah. So I don't stream for work, but it's like, well, I have a decent webcam and I have a proper mic. So I might as well go to that Zoom call, or well, Teams call with the best audio you've ever heard. It's also, I deliver some training online, or I do some in-person training with videos. And again, it's like, well, you know, instead of recording the audio on a tin can with a bit of string, I might as well use a good microphone to do some decent audio for any videos I make for work. You have food. Oh, Sticky Man. Oh, hello, Chunks of Plum. Hello. I'm afraid this isn't going to be quite as chaotic as whatever the hell happened last night, but it's lovely to see you here. We're having a little bit of a pre-ramble, and then we're going to jump into Spyro. But how are you today? Have you recovered from yesterday? And it's lovely to see you here. Now then, let's get to the orders of business. Roy, I'm glad you can hear me now. The only thing I had, I'm afraid, the only bullet fight... Good to see you too. Thank you, Chunks. The only thing I had for you is I watched Clever Task today. I caught up on Clever Task, and it's been a slow burner, but I am stoked for the big fight scene next week, so we can have that later. I have more notes on Goat Hooves for when we get later into Spyro in a minute. As we have guests here, I feel like my ranting about audio setups and DaVinci Resolve is going to be saved for another day. And Sticky Man, I don't stalk you, but if you're going to recommend me all these wonderful VTubers to watch, you can't be surprised if I turn up in the same chat as you. And where is same so excited for next? So am I. I'm fine up to date. And also, I want my next 3D printing update, Stiggy Man, because I know you broke it today, and I have a whole set of notes on my feelings on kitchen roll holders and torsional and axial loading for 3D prints, which we will veer into later. However, your cat ears are almost done. I presume this isn't for gold chips. This is for something else. Also, while I'm here, Roy, I have a problem. So you have recommended me that I need to get. Oh god! I did buy the third monitor. I've realised that 2 monitors isn't enough because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tabs currently open. And look at that, VTuber who can count. And I didn't even have. Well, actually, no, I have got my socks off. I lied. I used my toes to count to 18. I do apologise, but you didn't have to see it. Although several of those are programs saying, please update me. I'm like, no, I dare not update anything. Oh, just someone made cat ears for the Sennheiser headphones. Well, you know, cat ears are important, and everything in life can be improved by putting cat ears on it. Except for me. I don't look with cat ears. I need sloth ears, but that is a project to come. That was it, Super Flyers. I know we discussed going to Lidl and my passionate love of Lidl, and you will get the update on whatever else. I haven't even looked at my Lidl discount codes this week to see what's on offer at Lidl in the bakery section this week, so you will get the update tomorrow on whatever I got from the Lidl bakery. However, they do not have Super Flyers. And I have found out I can order Super Flyers either from Denmark or some places online have them here. However, if I'm going to order Super Flyers all the way in, do you have any other recommendations? So, let's be brave. Where is my webpage? I only have... this one. I've lost the web page. We're standby. Why are you over there? Oh, because I've got this set to always on top. And the scuff consumes us all. Oh, no, and now I have the wrong window. Let's go down and let's test if this desktop... Okay, who have we got on desktop today? We do. We have the correct window. Fan-dabba-dozy. So, let us drag my big ugly mug out the way. I've now realised I can't see because I'm on the wrong screen. Black Lagoon is my only other recommendation at the minute. I haven't forgotten about Black Lagoon. I guiltily don't watch it every week. I said my aim was to try to keep the end of season review fair. I said I'll try and watch 21 is an optimistic target. We will try and watch 21 to have something to review. And if I find where I've left chat, I apologise, chat. I have abandoned you somewhere on the other screen. There you are. Welcome back. No streamer bot. We're not updating you now. We have... and then I realised in OBS I haven't moved over. Right. So... transition. I was researching kitchen roll holders before this because Stiggy Man... Yeah, there's a lot goes into this. You can't just 3D print the perfect one. Because again, if you're going, which kitchen roll are you using? What is the tear strength for the different types, you know? And look, this has a little metal spring. You need the correct spring tension to not tear the really cheap stuff, but also be able to tear the really strong stuff. And again, you have axial loads if you're ceiling mounting it or wall mounting it, or if you're doing a stand upright one. Do you weight it with sand? How do you mount it? I have a lot of notes on this. I did spend a lot of time researching the ultimate kitchen roll holder. Also, there's 2 different standard lengths, different roll thicknesses. So yeah, I feel like your 3D printing of these is optimistic and you have not considered all the requirements of one of these. Oh, if it works out, I'd love to know. And what did you do to break it this time? And again, even if you go wall mount it like this, you know, if you're doing it out of plastic, that tears. But no, this is what I have at the minute. I can get Superflyers either from Scandi Kitchen or from Denmark. Or else, if I'm ordering Danish sweets, is there any other recommendations other than just the Superflyers? While you're... God. Chat, where art thou? It was congested. Just like me. Although, no, this is a flavour of tism I've never seen before. It's neat. What? The obsessing over... You obsessing over the... As I said... Oh, don't. I think I said this recently in a short. I've reset the counter. I have been asked again at work for the 4th time. So when was I diagnosed with ADHD? I am heteronormative. And neurotypical. I don't have any mental diagnosed mental illness. Well, I have diagnosed mental illnesses. However, none of them relate to ADHD or autism. And I don't know. We're not going to convince anybody otherwise because you didn't even see not the design of different bins. And I also own a label maker. In a shock to no one, I have a label maker and everything is labelled. And sometimes I take it to work with me as well. And people are less creeped out at work. I think because there's a man at work who has half the components on a fighter jet in his front room because he's building his own cockpit. So I work with people that are understanding of these little quirks, shall we call them? Right then, add to basket. Let's see, can I get your other recommendations, Stiggy Man? Because if I'm importing, we're at... No products are found. Right, okay. What else do we have over here in the search bar? Well, that looks like I can't read Danish. However, it's recommended that. So, am I in the clear, Stiggy Man? I'm adding it to the cart, so I better be in the clear. And as always, I will tell Hex on you if this is wrong. Of course, I don't have a label maker on the label maker. I know it's a label maker because it's in the label maker container, and on the right of it is the special. I went to IKEA and I spent a long time measuring things in IKEA to find the perfect box to put all the spare label cartridges in because I have every colour of label, and also I specifically bought the 24mm label one so you can have double height labels, and all the stuff in the shed is in boxes that are suitably labelled. I also have a separate box for all the gardening stuff, like the little watering can, the trowel, and we will do the gardening stream where I plan my Garden XL soon. It is planned in. The only other box I have is for all the streaming peripherals in the box of doom where they have gone to die, like my original headset, my USB headset, the original Xbox controller, my other headphones, and the visor cleaning kit. I have a whole bag. Oh, and I have a separate container of assorted screwdrivers and my engineer steel rule and visor cleaning stuff. I think that's all the oh, and the cat box where he has his flea treatment and all his various wet food samples, because I am a killer for Facebook Marketplace. Occasionally go on Facebook just to win things, and the amount of free samples I managed to get out of cat food manufacturers is unreal. And yet, Munchcat is only 4.2 kilos, so we are all winning here. And add you to my cart as well. And you're even in the UK in a currency I understand, and I got paid today, so I have some of briefly. Anyway, I think is that. Oh, so hold on. Oh, that's it. Yes. Yeah, so Roy and Sticky Man. Roy, you're kind of including this. Yes, I do stalk your streamers. I became a VTuber because I bloody love VTubers. I wanted someone to talk to VTubers about. Therefore, if you recommend me people, I will turn up in their chats and hi. If neither of you know Plum is also a cool VTuber who is writing a children's book. And I'll say no more on the matter. You should go and look it up yourselves. It was a wonderful children's book, and I can't wait to see the art for it. I think that's everything. I said, this is why I have notes pre-stream. Oh, Scandi Kitchen. Oh my god, you're sending me links in the chat, and as I know good web security, I'm just going to click all these links randomly. Fine, the URL looks good, and so far you haven't searched me wrong. Right, what else are we getting? Wow, they're purple and shiny, and they're covered in marzipan, so great. Sure, add to cart. Add to cart. I'm also really bad for so I very often just have multiple tabs open and add to cart, and then I get to the end and I just reload it because I cannot be trusted. I'm a menace on the web. Fantastic. Okay, that is thank you, Sticky Man. There will be a review coming. It was very wholesome, very much for children. As I said, they can't read, and we use some big words. So, you know, as long as there's a lovely rhyming cadence, the children will be happy about it. And, you know, it's a bit like Toy Story, you know, Buzz and Woody. They let some fun bits in for the parents there, and all you've done is the same. You know, if Disney or Pixar can do it, why can't you? That's the best we have to offer. Well, that's fine, because, you know, other than, you know, colonialism, the British were very good at that, and it wasn't a very good thing. Oh, good job, Roy. Thank you for supporting for Chunks. And yeah, Chunks went coming by. Yeah, the British are very good at desserts and sweets. You know, the whole. Actually, the reason that we were so, there's a history to this. The reason the British were so aggressive with conquering a lot of the world is we were very short on wood. So the only way we only had enough wood to basically have one dig at this. So had to be very aggressive, and luckily we found the New World and ruined their lives too. Because you know, being British, you know, life is miserable enough. However, misery loves company, and we did it to everyone else instead. So, and then we found more wood, and then the rest is a horrible history of war crimes, which we're not covering today because we're playing Spyro. Again, happy, fun games for children. This content is free plus. But yeah, that's. I don't remember why we got onto the British war crimes, but it happens more often than you think. Anyway, I feel like have I covered? Yeah, we've not gone on my whole rant about oh, actually, I fixed the Discord as well. We made Slothbot, and Slothbot has been crawling all over Discord, and you should now have chat history so you can see when I'm live and run and cower in terror. Right then, let's see. Yeah, sorry, Chunks. I know you just had your 300 follower celebration. You've hit 350. I think 400 is coming next week at this rate. So strap in. Let's whip back over to the actual room, the attic, where I have been imprisoned. And for law reason, I haven't decided if I live here on my own or a scary old lady's imprisoned me here. We'll work out the law on that one later. There are the two options. Much like, at some point, I need to start considering what we're going to do as a model. Truth be told, I'm glad I live in a country that's founded by Britain instead of Spain. Yeah, but siesta though. You know, imagine having a 2 PM nap every day, or 12 PM. I don't know. My marzipan jar of sweet balls are sweet but not eat 10 of them sweet. That's fine. I have self-control, Sticky Man. Who do you think I am? I don't tangent. I can stick clear and focused whatever we're doing today. And Superfly's on there. So we've gone through one A4 page of notes. Okay. Spyro, where art thou? There's the PlayStation room. I mean, it's the Belgians you've got to watch out for too, Roy. Leopold II was not a good man. And largely, if you look at all the areas of conflict today, it's like, ooh, we have a very big hand in that. And let's not get onto that today, because this is only a sort of a 2-hour stream or so. We don't have enough time in that to cover the war crimes of Britain. Where's my controller? My cat ears are done printing. Truly the greatest sentence to ever come. The greatest use of the 3D printer is the cat ears. Okay, Spyro, where are you today? Please load. I would love to see you. Why do I just hear angry PlayStation noises? Oh no. I can hear Spyro, but I cannot see Spyro. This is... We've never had this issue before. Most interesting. Let's see. Capture card. I have a horrible feeling. Has it gone back to... Let's look at the settings of the capture card. Have we gone out of the PAL region again? I can hear Spyro. Configure video. Video decoder, no. Where is my PAL region? No, we have blue, that's a good start. Video decoder. PAL B, there we go. Apologies, oh god, we are off screen. That's fine, we'll fix that. Yeah, where is that layer? Unlock the layer. Oh, no, we are full screen now. Yes, we look a bit big. Spyro, you're looking a bit of a big boy for me today, so we just need to shrink you down if that's all right. Ooh, up to Daisy. There we go. We have you. No, come back here, Spyro. Come back. You will look beautiful. I know you can't see. I am doing weird things. So basically, in trying to fix all the driver issues I had with Control F. Why do I want to find anything? Control F. Fantastic. Good enough. And I've learnt something today. Now, let's make you a mite smaller. Control F. Oh, God, no, not the feedback hub. Oh, well, we're just gonna go with this today. Make it a little bit smaller. Thank you. I know you're not my tech support goblin. It, however, does feel like you are my tech support goblin. Because you're always here as the best advice, Sticky Man. Oh, God, no. Now we're well off centre. I should not be trusted with anything. Please stop trusting me. Good enough. We'll play that more later. Transition. That'll do. No more demo mode. Spyro all the way. Yeah, so... there's a whole list. So I reinstalled all the NVIDIA drivers. I updated all my drivers. No, we don't need a preview of the skateboarding. I'm going to be doing the skateboarding. So I still have some issues with Windows, but yeah, we now currently have, you need to go up a little bit by about 17 pixels. There we go. Fire up the dragon. You're still on the drive for November. So, load game. Stability. So I do use the studio drivers because I had the same issue. On the last game ready driver I used, there was a weird audio issue with VTube Studio. So I'm on the studio drivers. However, because of having all the DaVinci Resolve issues, I updated the drivers. That was a mistake. Number one rule of a VTuber is do not ever update anything. You will break everything irreparably. Okay.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, press the L2 or R.
That's lovely, Zoe. But I already know that, and I think we're missing a little bit at the bottom of the screen. Shouldn't be. It should all be in. Oh, well, we'll run with it. I said, you hear it. I'm not sure why you're here. Supposedly for entertainment. So, and I don't know how entertaining it is watching me struggle with perfectly putting this in the middle. And if you haven't noticed, I do like things having exactly the right way. And I feel like if we spend how much time it takes me to get this in exactly the right place, I don't know. I think you'll all have died of old age. So, woohoo! Zoom over here. And Sparks Mini Shooter isn't back yet, is it? I'll be back later, Zoe. It's also the way the top of the screen scrolls down when they oh, yeah, you all ready?
Hop in the balloon whenever you want, Spyro.
Okay, well I'm hopping in. Doink. Away we go. Midday Gardens. It's nearly 6 o'clock, but that's midday somewhere. Oh, sorry, Roy, I missed a bit where we're being colonised by France. Yeah.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl.
They do know how to do a good riot.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what you you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it. You, come here.
Sergeant Bird! So exciting. That's less exciting. So it's happy midday, Roy, here out in Oklahoma. It's midday for you, and we're going to Midday Gardens, so it is your lucky day. And then, Stiggy Man, there's nothing better than picking up bits of infill. Have you got a set of needle nose files? Because if you don't, I would highly
When I heard
recommend
the
them.
sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
That, and you can get some really good, ooh, that was a bit, wire cutters as well, that are very fine flush cutters, which, normally the cable ties. So do you charge, and then I set fire to you? No. Sheila, my girl, I'm in need of urgent Australian support here. He's just toading at me menacingly. Do I headbutt you back? Oh, I just headbutt you into the lava. Oh, that's normally my weakness, the lava. I can't believe toads are weak to lava. We're struggling with going round corners. Wait, desist in this? Toad. Don't avoid me, that's my job. Boing. I'm sure that... there's lava, and once again, I do not like lava. Okay. Do I hit you towards Sheila? Does Sheila do something? Oh, I see. I feel there's a... Sheila's up to something. Do I knock you in the middle? This puzzle was designed for a 3-year-old and it's absolutely flummoxed me. No wonder I need pictures in my books. Sheila. God, I'm sure there's an explanation that I missed. Well, I feel like, doesn't the third... I'm not going to spoil it too much, but... Ooh, I feel like later in the game we bring back all the... I think all the historic bad guys come back. And I never understood it because I never played Gateway to Glimmer before. I'm so glad though that I didn't have to. So the capture card is Japanese, so I'm so glad I didn't have to live on stream try and reinstall the drivers because yeah, if only it was just ski, but it is not. It was I was alright with bits in katakana, but anything in kanji I do struggle with. And one of the things I was going to try and do for my streams is because I'm not very good at doing things without suitable motivation, is just do like my 10 minutes of practice pre-stream. So there's two options. So you can use Anki decks, which are quite good for spaced repetition, or there's an it's a website app, JPDB. Their only weakness is they have a lot of licensed manga, and they only have phrases from those, and you can't make... Oh, I can put you in there, can I? Oh, and Sheila just jumped on your head. It made him into a chainsaw. And I lost sparks. Why was I struggling so much earlier? Be back in like 30 seconds, going to eat lunch. Well, I hope you enjoy your lunch break, Roy. No, we're dead. If it's 6 hours ago, yeah, it's dead on 12, and you're having a very traditional lunch break. Right, this time, I've got this. Let you get over here, and then we just boink you. And line up that boink. And line up this. Oh, I see. There's the reversal. Oh, I should have learnt my patience by now. I have bought Clanad, and at some point this decade I'm going to learn Japanese and play Clanad. Stiggy Man, I'm sorry. As I said, I have feelings about Clanad After Story. I have incredibly strong feelings about Clanad After Story. I just hope you're emotionally ready for Clanad, because it's, yeah. They do know how to use all of them. Like, they bring you full circle. And apart from the ending, and I know there's a reason for the ending, I just don't like it. You're just going to go yank it, are you? Okay, well, that's not something we normally share with the class, but maybe that's something, you know, over there is more common. You just go and let everyone, you're going to go give it a yank, but I'll welcome you back shortly. Wait, in the lava with you. He's turned into a giant ball of needles again. That's fine. Oh my god. When did he get a fire buff? I'm not pleased about that. Ugh. Actually, the fire buff kind of makes him easier. It lets you wait to line him up. So you do realize the VA came before the anime has multiple endings. I know it came beforehand. Oh god. However, VA? Is it VA or VN, visual novel? I know it came before, because I know Angel Beats was actually not an adaptation. Oh, he's on fire. Angel Beats was, I feel Angel Beats was an original. And I know there's a bunch of OVAs for Clanad that are the other alternate endings. Obviously, the canon ending is, yeah. And it's one of those, it's like there's very few animes I've watched twice. Angel Beats is one of them, and I regret watching it a second time because, do you know what? It did not make me feel good. And Angel Beats is an incredible anime. However, I just don't ever think I'm in the point in my life where I can deal with that again. And I would love to play Clanad, I just don't feel like, you know, I'm emotionally responsible enough to play Clanad again. Right then, how do I avoid this guy? He's been absolutely screwing me noodling. He's just faster. I'm sure there's a technique to this game that I have not established. Oops, we've missed. Good job. Now he's going to boing, and then we hit him. And he's going to boing, and we hit him. And he's going to boing, and we hit him. And then he's going to boing, and we hit him. Oh, that didn't knock him in. This charge. I have been charging run, but he got me. He's not. He's okay. Is he the same speed as me? Let's find out. He got me. Okay, and he's going to hop to the side, and we're going to bop him. He's going to hop to the side, and we're going to bop him. Yeah, all the way over here. He's going to turn into a razor blade again. And we're going to try and escape him. I see. Oh. I slow down when I'm turning too harsh. Oh, I got impatient again. My only flaw and weakness, impatience. There we go. Don't turn sharply. Only have obtuse turns. Look at that. It worked. Oink. And now you're going to hop and set on fire. And I mistimed that one because, again, impatience is my first, second, and middle name. Because I'm a sloth and we are famously fast. Oi, 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 oi. Get your groggy butt back where I can... Oh yeah, patience, I remember that technique. Okay. We are back over here, we're lined up. Fire the Spyro. There's corners again. Right, that's fine. Okay, this time, surely this time, I will not screw it up. Run that way. Turn the corner, run straight across. Wait for him to do hop it. Oh no, he bops it. He did not hop it. Why does he not set on fire when he bops me? Okay, pop it on fire. Pop it. Pop. He's gonna. Oh, he didn't catch fire. Ooh. I'm not very good at telling when things are gonna catch fire. That one was on fire. Pop it. Now you're on fire. And pop it. As I said, I'm very disappointed that Spyro is still not flame-proof on the outside. despite his at least partial internal flame resistance. Okay, cute little bunny rabbit that might have become a bit of a less cute toad. Oh, invert controls, because we're turning backwards. Oh, they must have had some very impressive 3-year-olds who were mastering this game. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, surely this time we will not set ourselves on fire or be razor bladed to oblivion. Right. Oh, god damn it, it's inverse controls when I run towards me. Let's activate the magic face that I use when things aren't going my way. Bonk it. Wait. Bonk it. There we go, bonk it. And line up the bonk. We're going to hop it and line him up. Okay. Basic video game mechanics, they've got this covered. Run that away. Okay. Keep running. I thought he was going to sneeze for a minute. He did not sneeze. There we go. Back in the lava. Where you belong. In fact, we went a whole round without hurting ourselves. No Zubats hurt me in my own confusion. Oh, that's a little too close. That has trimmed all my bum hairs off there. That was a close shave. Not that I think Spyro has a hairy bum, however, he's a reptile, and famously, reptiles do not have hair. It's one of the defining traits of their taxonomy class. You can't see the bottom of the display, not a problem. I will momentarily correct that. Okay, let's stretch that. Why can't you see it? Why can't I see it? Hold on. Control F, let's resize you. If I do Control F, that's what we get. So, if I go to Options, do I need to realign the camera? It's definitely, it's just not there at all. Go to General. Vertical? No. A lot less vertical. Okay. Transition that over. Now drag you over there. How are we looking? I know it's not perfectly centered. You have oh, he's got a health bar. Well, that was good to know. So what I need to do is go into the capture card then and drop you a lot more vertical on the capture card too. So we'll knock him into the lava and then we'll do that. PS2 capture, and I go into configure video. Okay. That better? That's a little better. That's no better at all. What's the other option I've got? I've got configure video and go into... Oh, I've got the cropping. No, it's not that. Video decoder, PAL B. Let's say use one of the other PALs, but I think PAL B is what I want. Brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, sharpness. No. Custom properties. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. Device properties. Position. I am not seeing enough yapping. Sorry. I'm trying to work out why on earth we can't see the whole screen anymore. I will yap more. Man. He turned into a giant razor blade and I forgot that because I was too busy playing video settings. Bonk. Okay. Oh god, he spit fire now. It's very unfair. I was not warned about this. Oh, and he charged me. Wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to hop and pop it. Okay. Oh, that was a good old launch. Okay, you're in the fire. Sheila has given a good old noodle bonking. Oh, there's a sheep. We need that. We got that. That's good. We needed that. Bonk. Okay, you're going to hop over, then you're going to spit fire at me. Oh, you're not. I am boozled. Hey. Oh, there's another sheep. And I do think that I'm going to be Welsh today and have me a bit of a mutton. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. There's probably an attack pattern that I'm too dumb to notice. Oh, we stopped moving, so I presume that is the boss defeated. It is the boss defeated. Now, what is going on with my verticals? We can have our happy face back. Yappity yap yap yap. Okay, so... Don't know why we're missing the bottom of the screen still. Can't move it any more vertical. I can't configure the video anymore. Yeah, because we're not cropping any of it. Phil, maybe I change that. Let's see how that looks. No, we're still losing loads at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is as good as we're going to get, enough as we're going to get today. I will off stream try and play with what's happened. As I said, I did update the drivers, and it does seem to have horrifically upset it. We have obtained all of our Jimmy Gems, and I see you up there, Hunter. And I have the Skull Bash. Have I always had the Skull Bash? I had that all along. So the very cute little bunny that I've run over. I don't think I've run over any bunny rabbits in real life. I had to run in with I got headbutted by a pheasant once while driving. Round the corner, Spyro goes. And I heard an egg thief. Oh my god, look at all the rabbits here. And as we know, every 10th rabbit has a delicious blue butterfly in it. Okay. I hear you, egg thief, and I have a pathological hatred of egg thieves and speedways. So we are coming for you. Ooh, gems. Ooh, more gems. Exciting. Ooh, even more gems. Okay. Ooh. Have I not got enough eggs? Okay, Hunter. What do you want from me?
Hey, Spyro. Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Hunter, this is a vile habit. And it looks like a little moon ball, which... Oh, no. Yes, hitbox activated. Spyro's target vision acquired. And a new mechanic is introduced, Enchanted Towers. Sounds delightful. Water! And unlike in a Sonic game, Spyro doesn't drown. And we don't only stop at the 4th level. As you know, all Sonic games only go to level 4, Labyrinth Zone. Ooh, I've got different eyes on. Hold on. There we go. I have my star eyes on. And there's not even a blue butterfly around to warrant having my little star eyes out. Ooh, the red gem. Around the corner we go. Have I picked up all my gems? I have. Okay, Spyro, dolphin mold activate. As we learnt recently, dolphins are just kookaburras with a bit of a pitch shift and speed up. It's very disappointing. However, you know, Australia being Australia. I have not verified that fact, and I am spreading rampant misinformation as we speak. Okay, that's another Sparks Mini World, and boy oh boy am I excited for Sparks Mini World. However, there's also a blue light grotto. Ooh, is it icy? Eee. Is there another hockey game in here? I don't think there is. However, I wouldn't be upset if they put another Spyro hockey game in. Oh, and there's a guy who makes absolutely beautiful videos where he walks around with OC Enemy Fox Girl, and yeah, it sounds cringe, it probably is, but my fucking good an art piece and very wholesome. Is he... Oh, what's over here? Hold on, I can't read Icy Peaks. Is it all animated, or is he animating her in an IRL situation? Also, I haven't given you the latest update on what I screwed up today. I have sustained a breathing-based injury today, which is, I think, actually a new low in my survival. Blue butterfly! Her in IRL. Send me the link and I might watch it. I mean, I've only got... I think I'm doing quite well on my YouTube playlist. Let's quickly... I don't really do a lot of tangents when I'm streaming, but I'll just have a quick check. What is currently in my watch later? I think I've been doing really well. I made a dent in it. I've only got 4,950 in my YouTube watch later. So I have actually watched 50 videos. So I hope you're proud of me. Just the other 4,950 to go. If I survive long enough, that is. After this breathing-related injury, it could be curtains for me, I'm afraid. I'm not an Uma Musume. I'm not one of your 114 children, so they can't just put me down for glue. However, I don't even have that. Ooh, I need a speedway for that. And I heard a ner. Still, these facts are related. Come here, you rogue. Yeah, you swarmy rogue. You have to follow the path. Bastard turned around. How dare he? I'm the main character here. We play by my rules. And as we recently learned, I can't flame breath and at the same time as you're charging. You have to... Oh, I got you. I didn't think I was getting you. Trixie? You're not a rabbit. I thought tricks were kids. Oh my god, it's a Sergeant Bird world. Right. Restrain yourself, Desi, restrain yourself. You can go be Sergeant Bird in a minute. However, before we're Sergeant Bird, we have to collect all the gemstones. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know Spyro. What does Spyro eat? I don't think he eats gemstones. He's not that kind of dragon. However, they do look really tasty. They look like they'd be a lovely, like, hard-boiled sweet. However, we've learned as an adult, you're only supposed to eat food and other adult things. Like worms, coins, especially shiny rocks. They're all off limits these days. I did nearly, I was also, even as a child, of a very bad influence. I was, not very good at chewing food. I tend to just swallow it. My mouth will get tired chewing things, so I'll just swallow it whole. And it caused my parents no end of stress. However, I didn't end up choking. But what happened is another kid who was actually like a year or two older than me tried copying me and nearly choked to death on a gummy bear, copying me. So I don't know what the moral of that story is. It's probably whatever Desi does, don't. I feel that's the moral of the story. Or choke on gummy bears. I'm not here. I'm an anime boy on the internet. I'm not here to give you good advice. Which really just backs up my other advice. It's the oxymoron. Well, I can't give you good advice, but good advice would be whatever I say, don't do it. Normally someone gets hurt, and occasionally it's not even me. Now, Hunter, I know you're up to nonsense over here. Ooh, spooky swamp. No. Ooh, that's a nice pleasing. It's like walking on a bubble wrap. I love that bridge sound effect. Okay, 2 more times. I'm going to walk across the bridge 2 more times, and then we're going back to the game. Oh, God. Which one is it? Is it that one? No, that's my glasses. That's the one. That's one. I think that's the one I was going for. I just love that sound. It's very pleasing. It sounds like what I need doing to my spine at the minute. Oh, that's an ASMR. I'm not massively into ASMR, but however, if someone wants to make me walking over bridge ASMR like that, I am game. So it's on Instagram. He posts. I recommend the newest and newest short video. Link in your DMs. Oh, thank you, Sticky Man. Ooh, that topples. How do I... Ooh, that's exciting. How do I knock you over? If I've learned anything from video games, I should destroy you. More rabbits. I'm going to destroy these rabbits too. Maybe it's a skill point if I give you a little wibbly wobble too. Do I set you on fire? Oh my god, I know what's happening. They're the fire power-up. No, I have... I forgot. Sorry, I got distracted when I was talking about my my breathing-related injury. So, I breathed too hard today trying to use my inhaler. And I have sent my back into a terrible spasm. I have strained most of my back, so currently I can only sit up dead straight or lie down perfectly flat on my back, and nothing in between. Fortunately, my the chair I can't actually sit on the sofa very well because it's too angled. However, the chair I use for streaming is an actual proper office chair. Blue butterfly. Oh, they look so delicious. I'm kind of hungry because I've forgotten to eat anything today. That's not true. I've had several cups of teas, which is basically food for because I'm British, and the British have never done anything bad for tea. And Roy's not here, and I can't, josh him for them doing bad things with tea as well. I mean, it's a good effort at the Boston Tea Party. You shouldn't really use cold, salty water. It was a bit too much water. Oh, I also have licorice tea. I forgot I have licorice tea. I don't know. Have you... Sticky Man, you like licorice. Have you ever had licorice tea? It is delicious. Oh, Spyro can just climb in this game. We've remembered. Modesty. Am I modest? No. Sorry, Sticky Man. I feel I'm overexcited of all today. Please tell me to slow down if I'm deathing a little much. Especially because I'm back here tomorrow.
Hi, Spyro. This is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think I saw a Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
I called it. I get to blow... I knew I had to blow these up. Right. Yes. And as much as I'd like to destroy your little... these rabbits that are rather rampant around here, I should, however, blow these things up first. Oh god, I'd say ain't no kill like overkill, and that rabbit had it coming. That rabbit was actually a known domestic terrorist. I think I'm taking this. God, that was a KGB approach, wasn't it? It's like, we will beat you until you are our suspect. And it's a joke, so I've just told you the punchline too without telling you the joke. You know what, I think my brain's a bit scattered today. Peggle! Who are you? Matt. I'm missing. I mean, they could have called him like Leaf or something, which would have worked with being a planter. I don't know how Matt works with planters. Barks minigame. And who has this special task? They haven't signed their name on it. Right. That or the chaotic... Ooh, there's something up there. Look at this, a little secret pathway that does nothing. Ah, Splanky! Such a main coincidence it is the final one you destroyed. I know, right? It could have been any of them. Absolutely any of them. How are you getting on today? Right, Hunter, what do you... Oh, no, I've spat that something. We're doing an awful lot of spitting today. And as you're here, as YouTube chat has joined us... Ooh, Sticky Man had a flower for me. What's Annie's flower mean? Annie the Fox, what does your flower mean to me? No, not a vent feed. Chat. Oh, it's just flour. You're in the immediate possession of 12 litres of diet soda. Well, do go on. What is your intention with this 12 litres of diet soda? Can I be that big? I can be... Yeah, you can just... no, I need to be slightly smaller. There we go. Oh, no. It's just... I don't have a proper... Hold on. I always get these two words confused. I think arrogate? Hold on. It's the Ahego versus arrogate. I think it's arrogate. Cowlick. Japanese word for cowlick. And they are very different terms, and I have to be very careful. No, Japanese, not work, word. No, not a vowelick. Who typed that? It was me, and I apologise. No, not karikuku. What is the hair flick, the comic characters have in manga? Visual trait. Oh, yeah, the ahoge. That's the one. There's another very similar word. It's like yabai and yabai. Very similar words, very different consequences. And I am not about consequences today. Right, full screen projection. It'll sustain you for a couple of hours. Well, it's sugar-free. I mean, is it diet or is it zero sugar? Because I must admit, I do prefer like the Pepsi Max. I prefer Also, I'm a Pepsi stan. As you can tell by my beautiful blue coat, I am a Pepsi stan, not a Coke stan. Which is a controversial opinion. Pepsi Max is better than Coke Zero. Yeah, I know. I'm concerned that your stomach may just explode, and I've lost. There's OBS. Come back. I don't know if I wanted OBS, but we have it. I mean, is there a reason for 12 litres? Or is this some sort of personal battle that you're sort of having with yourself here? Do you need help? Or is I must admit, I've got one bottle of ginger beer, and I've got one serving blue butterfly, one serving left. That's all I've got. One serving of diet. It's not even diet. I don't think they make diet ginger beer. The whole point is you have a ginger bug and you. Oh, I bet I need the fire blast for that. Yeah, you add sugar. You effectively ginger beer is fermented, including black espresso. The water gets you long before the caffeine.
Walls that look climbable, just jump onto it, and you'll grab it with your claws.
Well, that's good to know, Hunter. Black espresso. The water gets you long before the caffeine. Oh, turns out Okay, so accidentally, I know there's the whole Buy EU at the minute and stuff. And I have been. I'm not very good at supporting other content creators. However. Oh god, hear the crunch of it. Gamer Subs compared to Monster is a lot cheaper, and you can't. My co-workers get concerned that I normally drink like 3 cups of tea an hour. In a normal 8-hour or 9-hour shift, I can do like 27 cups of tea. Apparently, that causes consternation, and people get concerned. So, Gamer Subs is the other safe way to basically just inject caffeine into your veins, and it is cheaper than Monster. And also, I make sure I use a creator code. So I did. The guy streams on YouTube, and he's got a shocking number. He's like high 5 figures, low 3 figures, and he gets more money from the Gamer Subs kickback than he does for actually YouTube streaming. I have top chat instead of live chat. Oh no, YouTube! Why are you such a massive? Hold on. Go back to the list of words we're allowed to say. No. Insults. Ah, there you go. Why are you such a silly sausage, YouTube? Again, I'm a family-friendly streamer, so we have a list of how many other words that we can say that aren't the words I want to say. 73 different words, although I'm realising actually looking for a lot of these words. Most of them I can't say either. However, to YouTube, where art thou? Which feed are you in? Are you in that one? No, let's shut that one. Oh, it's got... No, I can't shut that one. It's got all Stevie Man's recommendations of Danish sweets. That's the other Edge window. And this is really my own fault for using Edge. And let's go to YouTube. And let's go to live. And let's see if we can work out what the hell I've done with my live chat. Go live. How do I fix you? Connection excellent. Well, that's lovely, but why the hell are you giving me top chat when I definitely close? Don't want that. Yes, I know you're live now. No, I don't want shareable links. Top chat. There we go. Live chat. There you go. Oh, there we go. Funnily enough, water poisoning is the first thing that kills you. Most of the drinks you can overdose on, including black espresso. The water gets you long before the caffeine. And we fixed top chat, so thank you, S-Blank-G. We have corrected whatever the hell YouTube was doing to me. Yeah, hypernatremia is no joke. And if you're ever interested in hypernatremia, Chubby Emu is a toxicologist on YouTube who makes lots of very interesting videos and does cover hypernatremia. Jesus Christ, so... hold on, Atlas. No, Atlas is select button. Select. And I want to look at streamer bot, so who's here? Okay, so... secret ice cave. There's a secret ice cave, you say? Well, although alcohol famously will get you quicker than the liquid content, especially if you're going to shots. And that's just. Luckily, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I can say nearly what I want to say for now. However, one day, maybe one day, people will want to listen to. I drink 1 caffeinated drink a day. Siggy man, there's something I think right with you. I mean, it's only 27 cups of tea. Yeah, on a good day, we can probably call it around 30. And then we have just... Oh, that's not really a secret cave. Sugar's the only exception. They're the person that drank dozens of monsters a day and ended up in the hospital for heart problems, not because of the caffeine or because of the sugar. Yeah, but that's why they make the white monster. Only exception in non-alcoholic specifically. Well, as we're here, I guess we're going into the ice cave. Yeah, Siggy man, I think you live in a expression, exception, espresso. They're all the same. Espresso, depresso. I mean, I read it wrong. Your brain got it wrong. I read it wrong. So really, is that? We've got artillery, so that's a good start. Field artillery is a good way to begin the day. Can I set you on fire? Oh, no. Hold on. Third time is the charm. So, light the TNT on fire, then move away from the TNT. I know I shouldn't have taken ballistics advice from Nubby McNubb Stubberson, who has no fingers left. Yeah, something. You obviously have a wholesome, fulfilling life, Diggy Man.
Ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through.
And I literally had a cup of tea before stream, and I've drunk a whole cup of tea now. We are almost at the tea break time.
I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't even shoot straight. I haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Damn it, where's Roy when you need him? Diggy, are you just learning that, like... Sorry, F blank G, I don't know your nationality, but I'm British, so, Roy, are you just learning that the British are not a healthy people? Well, iced tea, I think, is, depending where you make it, full of sugar. Right. I drink a bunch of water. Well, I drink a lot of water, too. It's in all that tea. And also, you're the person that started this with your 12 litres of diet soda. I feel like you're partially responsible for this abomination. Your iced tea is sugar-free. I will down this bird. Right, so let's dial it in. I think it shoots too high, so where's this bird at its highest? It's a little too high. There, that's where it's got to get higher, so we're going to aim it here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with water, however, you know, brown leafy water just tastes superior. And hurling rocks at Lemmings now discussed. Well, Lemmings is a game on the Mega Drive that I do want to play one day. There we go, we got that bird. But we don't have Lemmings here. The closest thing we've got is, I think, like cat-sized rats. And Munchcat, who is my cat, once brought me a 2-foot rat, and it was shocking because he's only a little cat. It's only in the last year or so we've got a bit older, he'd actually finally hit over 4 kilos. So when he brought in the 2-foot rat, and I measured it, it did include the tail. It was enormous. So it was so big when he was dragging this rat in, it was actually partially on the floor. So that's the closest thing we got to a lemming, is giant rats. Tables and strollers will do if that's the case. I suppose. I don't have any of those either. I mean, largely I avoid interactions with babies because they're not mine, and people ask questions like, whose child is that, and why do you have it, and please follow me. There we go. We just shoot birds out of the sky like that. Okay, we've done the magic teleportation. I mean, we do have good drinking water, though. But that's not stopped me. But I try and limit the non-tea caffeinated drinks to only 1 or maybe 2 a day. If I'm like, when I was playing hockey in the evenings, and we used to only get on the ice at like 10:30, I used to I allowed myself caffeine for that because how else are you meant to survive? Try the whole blood donation thing. It seems to be an upper limit on how many bucketfuls. I know, it's like donating kidneys, isn't it? They ask questions like, whose kidney is that, and where did you get it from? Ooh, Daffy Duck. Let's set you on fire. Well, Looney Tunes made me think that was going to be more exciting. His bill should have been backwards. Someone made Crisis 1 in DR. I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't. Right, I caught up on Sacramento Days while eating. Oh, yeah, I know. The callback. I mean, I don't know if anybody here is going to watch it, but no, the callback to his colleague. And also, I kind of... Oh, God, I'm really bad at names. Like, I feel like they've just replaced the... the Chinese triad girl with this new character. It's like, we have to have one cute girl in this. Is this all back? It's gone. So therefore, we will. We just have to. Yeah, I feel a bit sad. They sort of. She's not here, but you've got a replacement character almost. Ow. But it's still a good show. I'm still looking forward to when Sakamoto's Mondays. So I've seen this week's episode. Yeah, I'm fully up to date then. I have started dropping things though. So, like, I said, I'm really giving away all my content here because I was going to do a whole stream on this, so I shouldn't say too much. But yeah, I've dropped. What have I dropped this season? 3 or 4. Although I did start watching Seventh Prince. It's not even that great, but I just enjoyed it. So I brought it back, and then we can hit that like every anime, somehow it's controversial, but we can talk about that another time. I'm a registered organ donor. We've entered Weasel Ballistic Warfare. Now I have my organ donor card. I don't need them. Siggy Man, no, you could pay me enough to watch that. However, unless you pay me an awful lot of money, I am not watching Rent a Girlfriend. I watched season 1, and I watched part of season 2 thinking, well, clearly, they set up a character perfect for progression. Oh, exactly. So, yeah, I know, I like Akira, but I feel like she just replaces Lou, and it's like, I kind of missed her. So they did need Akira for the balance, however, they already had Lou. Ooh, is there something under the ice, or are these just mirrors? Hey, give me that gem. No, I think there's stuff under the ice. No, I have... So it's not giving away all my content. I do 2 anime streams this season. One where I say what I've watched and what I thought of it. Because, and the other one is what I'm going to watch and what I think I'll think of it. However, with Roy here, if I've told him everything already, you could just... Do you know what? I could just do that. Just splice all the clips together. Like, here's your seasonal review. And a shock to no one, I have a printed format for reviewing with several categories on it. And I did print them all out, and I do have a clipboard. So I do have a special anime reviewing pen as well. The strategy the rats employed is banned in skating rinks. I don't know. I played ice hockey, and we have played a team that threw glass bottles at us. They were drinking on the bench, and they did throw glass bottles at us, and that did cause a delay of game. Because the ref's like, come on guys, we all want to go home tonight, you can't throw bottles at the other team. And also, the glass on the ice, now I've got to pick it all up. Although the other really wholesome thing on ice is this, it's happened before when someone's lost a contact lens and you have everybody on the ice looking for the one missing contact lens. However, no, I haven't seen anybody bring TNT. I mean, TNT's not good. Trilonitrotoluene is a bit unstable, it tends to sweat. Oh, it's more stable than nitroglycerin though. How far am I into Black... Roy, I said earlier, I have not watched any of it, and I do feel guilty the entire time I haven't watched it. Because I picked up... I need to watch it, and it looks good, but I picked up... That must be cold to shove back in. The contact lens, possibly, but there are also the people that go around and get beaten up for fun, so I'm unclear. I don't wear contacts, so I don't know. And to be fair, that's a very small surface area, so I imagine if you just hold it for 30 seconds, it will warm up. I used to run the clock for that team, but I don't anymore. In the most typical... So, the story is, and it's not going to dox anyone, that it was a guy on my team's girlfriend played for that team, and I came along and ran the clock for them, and he coached on the team as a favour. And I wasn't even involved in any of this. I just happened to play for the team, they got me to do the clock. However, when they split up, I also got banned. It's like, I wasn't even affiliated, I literally just ran your clock. I wasn't dating them. So, yeah, I don't do it anymore. But if I ever see them again... Also, they're the only other person I know that got really dry lips when playing ice hockey and wore chapstick. And that's exclusively to me, I feel. So we bonded over the fact that we get very dry lips playing ice hockey. Don't worry, Roy. I'm always slightly distracted earlier. And I will watch Black Lagoon. As I said, I do feel guilty about not watching it. Not so guilty that I've watched it, but almost. It's also like I kept seeing Seventh Prince. I know Seventh Prince is kind of just isekai trash. Right, I've blown up that butterfly. Come on, Sparks, eat it, eat it, eat it. No. Different way to eat it. Tends to be the cogs run without human input, so your role is kind of obsolete. So really employing the Finnish hockey spirit then. By the way, it's strategy. I don't know, I must admit, because I'm in the UK, I don't think I've played with any Finnish players. I know people finish their checks, but that's not what you're on about. Oh, tends to be the cogs run the clocks without human input, so your role is kind of obsolete. No, we're fully manual clocks. Oh, and the worst one is that when one time I accidentally... Someone gave us a 2-and-2 penalty, and they meant 2 minutes for number 2, not a 2-and-2 penalty, and I didn't know how to take penalties back off the board, so I kind of said, well, we're just going to have to run with the double minor because I don't know how to fix it. And I was like, okay. Contacts are uncomfortable when it's hot or cold. If it's hot, you sweat, and that can irritate, and when it's cold, you have to keep blinking or you will feel the contact lens dry up and pop off your eye. Well, that's horrible. Remind me always have good vision, and I should feel guilty. Bad, Desi, bad. I'm bad to the bone, baby. And I'm... Oh, no, so I can't just hop up there like that. So it must be I go round the corner and get up there somehow. I remember I went around here before. Or there's the oh, God. I've got a snow bazooka. The worst one is when you're watching the game so much that you forget to do the clock. Or the other one where you're expecting a whistle and it's like, oh, they're going to blow for that. So I'll hit the clock and say, oh, no. The ref's just going to let that person murder the other player. Oh, God damn it. I fell off. So, yeah, if we're going to... Okay, that's not a whistle. That's fine. I mean, sometimes the ref wants to go home too. I've gotten away with the most blatant hooking, like on a breakaway before, because the ref's like, I want to go home, so I'm not calling it. It's like I'd already skated over to the box, so I was like, I was ready for it. It's like, I hooked the living day. Like that guy, basically, I impaled him to hook him. It's like, now I'm going home. I mean, I'm surprised contact lenses die. Well, I suppose a contact lens is glass or some sort of plastic. I thought they'd be sort of porous enough to actually hold moisture. Yeah, contacts get the whole benefit of peripheral vision, but you can't stare anymore, and glasses lose peripheral vision, but you can stare. Okay, so obviously the resolution is a double team then. It's silicone. Oh, man. Silicone. Oh, God, it's to do with your oxidation state. It's a magical rock. It can think for itself. It can be silicone lubricants are great because they don't swell any petrochemical-based ones. We also use vegetable-based lubricants as well, but anything petroleum-based will destroy rubber. Not that you asked, but that's a useful one. Okay, what is up here? There's an eggle peggle. I'm in a 2020 and family visually impaired. Jeans actually just dodged me. I used to have 1520, but now I'm a bit older. I just have regular boring 2020 vision. Now, I presume being over here doesn't afford me the luxury of... No. How do you get up there? No, it's not just a really good jump. We'll be back. Whee! I mean, I did get some dodgy genes. Like I said, my shoulders can just dislocate. It's just a thing they do. You know, rubbish craftsmanship. I blame my parents. I blame my parents for a lot of things. Oh, although I did actually have to speak. So that was it. Sorry, I got distracted. The breathing might be kneecapped on the spectrum, but at least I'm not physically disabled. What did someone say? What was it? Was it Roy? You were talking about my brand of tism earlier with kitchen roll holders, and it's like, you've been over this. I'm neurotypical. Yeah, but no, most of my... Well, I said I destroyed my lungs last year with a horrible infection. That's it, the breathing injury. So, I took my inhaler today. I managed to throw out my entire back. I sent my back fully into a spasm by using my inhaler today. Oh no, I did start to cover this earlier, and literally I can only sit bolt upright in this chair or lie down flat on the bed or the laminate floor. That's my two options. I am literally cooked. Like, yeah, to destroy my back by sitting. Sorry, by standing and inhaling is a new low. So I need some bird shots for this cannon. Oh, there we go. You fly high. In the air like an eagle, so that's fine. Eagles are also allergic to whatever the hell this cannon's shooting. I've missed that hole in the wall 3 times now. It's kind of impressive. Fine, show me your hole in the wall. Where is your hole in the wall, Sticky? Not here. Not here. It's not here. Also, I'm being incredibly sociable. I'm talking to 3 people at once, and I'm playing a game. Normally, I don't play a game and don't talk to 3 people at once. Other gun position. Fine. Gonna play the game properly. As I said, I know ESG isn't here, but between the two of you seem to have a wonderful memory of where everything is in every game that I play. I do appreciate it, however. One day I'd like to just be good. To be fair, all the people here are just me on alts. Yeah, in fact, none of you are real. You're all just the voices in my head. No one's on... These are all just my alts. I am just view-bottom. There we go. Oh, you're a big old brute, aren't you? Is that more TNT? Oh, if I perhaps... There you go. Lower. I assure you, I bleed this game. I just refuse to backseat with stumbling. You're stumbling providing entertainment. I'm glad that whatever the hell I'm doing is legally classed as entertainment then. That is reassuring. So when I was playing Gateway to Glimmer, I had an actual speedrunner sitting there coaching me, not coaching me, but they said the same thing. It's nice just to watch someone else enjoy the game in the way I can't. And I feel that's kind of like what you say to children. It's like, you know what, you enjoy it doing it your way. I mean, this game does remind me of childhood. I did play Gateway to Glimmer earlier, and I played the original Spyro, but this one, and I think one of the later ones, they just... I presume this doesn't shatter. Oh, no. I presume this ice doesn't shatter. So there's all these reflections below. I'm sure the reflections are going to come back to me at some point. There we go. No. Are you happy with me, Sticky Man? Did I suitably blow your hole in the wall? I still haven't figured out how to get up here. I presume getting up there relies on getting up there. So, did I miss something back here that gives me an elevation advantage? Also, if you're bleeding Spyro, I would consult your nearest doctor. That is considered unhealthy. Okay, so it's not through here. Although, Daffy Duck, you are out of luck. Rotate there. So there is a pathway up there, but again, it looks like I need to get higher. And where is my nearest gun emplacement? It's not here. Breed. Oh, God. Don't breed Spyro. In fact, I'm pretty sure we haven't covered the Spyro lore. We will at some point cover the Spyro lore, but I'm pretty sure even the male dragons cannot breed. Dr. Purple dragons keep seeping out of my eye holes. As long as they're not bad dragons seeping out of your eye holes, and then you have even bigger problems. Blue butterfly. God, I just so want to eat these blue butterflies. I did need that health bar back. Also, I know you're saying contact lenses are uncomfortable. I feel like purple dragons in your tear ducts are again equally uncomfortable. And by that I mean produce illegal copies to sell amongst my peers. Oh God, when I was a kid, we did have a Spyro plushie. I don't know what happened to it. I think it was my brother's. I remember having a Bulbasaur one as well, and you could fit a marble in the top of his bulb, which was fantastic. So I used to store a marble in the top of his bulb. There's nothing you can do with that information. However, a marble did fit there. Contact lenses are uncomfortable, especially when they're in your eyes. True, but it's also uncomfortable, like constantly walking into. Ooh, rhinos with bazookas. Oh, I was here a minute ago, and there's a gun emplacement. I feel these facts are related. Now, I'm sure I went chow on that one earlier. Maybe I didn't. There's a gondola. You're considering but Sticky Man, you had food already. What could you possibly need from the store? And it better not bloody well be grapes, because I'm going shopping tomorrow and I'm getting grapes. Because I'm hungry for grapes after talking to you. Make Desi jelly. I mean, you know, that is the dream of all VTubers, to have their own marketable product that is easily marketable. And if I am marketable for jelly, then so be it. Also, I wasn't very good at making jelly as a child.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on Earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
I never did ice dancing. I did figure skating, which is really good for technique.
I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well, step right in. The show's about to start.
They did try and recruit me for ice dance. It was just too long a way to go to do ice dance. It's fantastic for your edge work. But yeah, I just didn't want to. If you use some elaborate parkour out of bounds, you can skip this money bags. You can also do that in-game. I know the thing is, you just said you want to watch me stumble, and really, using an exploit is not me stumbling, is it? That's not what you're here for. Okay, so ice skate time. I see. Just fight Rhinox. Is that €2.39? I presume Denmark's on the euro.
And these hacky players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish I had a partner. Someone courageous and strong and handsome and purple who breathes fire.
Oh, man, this is it took me 40 minutes to nail that sequence of movements, so surely stumbling would be inbound. Yes, I know, but I said I only stream for 2 to 3 hours in the evening. If it took you 40 minutes, I think we're looking more at 40 hours of content from me. And this is literally a tale as old of time. Hockey players and figure skaters fighting.
Help me perform my ice dance? These mean Rhinox hockey players keep hogging.
Yes, I said I'll help you. So yeah, the hockey players go out and destroy all the ice, and the figure skaters just dance, jump in the middle of it, and spin around in silly circles. God, she's good though. She's not getting to get all these. I also never got the hang of doing the one-footed spins. I could do 2 feet, especially if you go in from like a mohawk sort of, oh, we missed you. I could never get the hang of. I also didn't like jumping. Jumping is very scary. This fighting is rather one-sided.
That's okay. It didn't hurt.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. Figure skaters are tough because I've had the normal hockey concussions. However, I've had like some of the bruising I've had from figure skating where like you try like I never landed a double. I've done singles, but I never landed an axe or even a single axe. I never landed any doubles. But some of the disgusting bruising you get from figure skating is they wear nothing. Well, no, they wear clothes. You should not figure skate wearing nothing, but yeah. Or just completely cutting your palms to shreds because you're on the old worn out ice and you've just destroyed your palms falling down. So, and the edge work, as I said, I really like doing edge works. That was my best thing about figures. What's it? I can't remember, like Russian, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, the edge work you learn it is wonderful. And sorry, I know there's comments coming, but I'm only seeing peripheral. I'm seeing some Finnish abuse, and I don't know, and that's not coming from Stiggy Man, so I don't know if you want to engage in this Finnish abuse. Oh well, we're just hitting her instead. Yuri and Ice Desi edition.
That's okay. It didn't hurt as much as it looked. Let's try again.
So the day you switch to the Euro, the day you leave your country, not to mention all the other stupid shit they do, their trial voting. What are you on? Oh god, I feel Sweden's crowns or krona. I mean, the UK did the whole leaving, so if the UK ever goes back, we'll be on Euro. We lost that veto when we, Brexit. But we're not going to talk about Brexit. And Stiggy Man wears nothing to begin with. Stiggy Man, you said you're not a streamer, and as you know, streamers do not wear clothes. Jesus Christ, Desi. What are you Jesus Christing me on? What have I... It's Danish krona. Oh, it's Swedish crowns, then I don't know. I am British. All we do is invade people and take it over. That way we didn't have to learn about their culture. We just gave them ours. And stole their spices. And the hockey players really embody the Finnish spirit of being a jerk for no reason.
Let's try again. Thanks.
Are the Finnish really that... I know they had really, like, mean snipers and stuff. Are the Finnish really that mean? Streamers don't tend to be counting clothing account being plastic and such. I'm not plastic. I am pixels. Oh, I never truly appreciated like how hot you get streaming. I think I did it before when I used to have a Fitbit, and my heart rate sometimes went absolutely ballistic. Whoopsie. I mean, she's just so small and puntable, and bigger than a puck. Although this is what the wooden stick era, and they could hit anything. The modern carbon sticks, you have to be a bit more careful. Although I tend to use a fairly low-end carbon stick so they don't snap. But I have, you know what hockey players like. Sometimes they'll bring in a new stick and say, try that. Just because they want to show off, and they are light and fantastic. However, I ain't got 200 quid a stick money. And actually, when I started playing, I did have a wooden stick. Because if you can't flex a stick anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, I know the Rhinox are coming. Oh, he was lining up for a real slapper on her, wasn't he? Look, if I was... Look, Roy, I know I'm letting her get absolutely mullered out here, but there's a reason that I'm not popular with the ladies, and that's because I allow the bigger, scary... I get beaten up by the hockey players. I said, I'm under 6 foot and under 200 pounds. I have been mullered. I've been murdered on the ice. There was I think I told you the game where one of the players literally on the opposing team picked me up and threw me across the ice. And again, that was one of the classics. Like, he's picked me up and literally picked me up and thrown me. So I was, shielded the puck. He picked me up and threw me. Clearly, they're going to call that as a penalty, right? No, play on, because everybody stops. Like, that's obviously a penalty. You can't just pick players up and throw them. He was a brute. He's like 6'8", and I don't know how many pounds. I didn't want to ask him. There's something rude about asking the man that threw you across the rink his weight. And Yuri on Ice. So, you say Yuri on Ice. The reason I started skating was because the person I was living with at the time was really into Yuri on Ice and wanted to go do skating. And as I was at the rink anyway, So I was the only one of us that could drive. I was the roommate that could drive. So I used to drive to the rink and sit there while I did the skating lessons. And then because I was there, I just started skating anyway. So I actually got into skating indirectly because of Yuri on Ice, and it was amazing. Because my friend, there were a whole group of them. Like, there's a whole intake that started skating because of Yuri on Ice when that came out. There's a whole group of them. I was the last one there. The only person that didn't watch Yuri on Ice, I was the last remaining one. I'm all in. I'm not even a dwarf. I'm over 5.5 and less than 6. Although if you want to give me a good old tosser, I'm welcome to it, Sticky Man. And am I speculating on his weight? No, he must have had more than 300 pounds because he had all the top end Bauer gear. He had 2 sticks at 200 quid each, so he's obviously worth more than 300 pounds. Is there a second round? Sorry, I got distracted. I forgot about the playing the game bit.
Maybe you can be my ice dancing partner in the next Olympics.
I'm afraid I cannot be your ice pants. I also, to know, is there anything on the rules that says you can't, yeah, it's a bit like Air Bud, isn't it? Well, nobody says you can't be a dragon. Okay, so we've done that detour. 5 quid tends to convert to about 700 trillion. It's not the good old days. There was once upon a time when it used to be about £1 to $2, which is incredible. Especially because you could get... I think the Game Boy games weren't region limited. Okay, back to the bouncer and see you, Safe Cowboy. Good luck, Roy. Don't get your face too close to the grindstone. Word of warning.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
What? Is this a... This is the worst lure I've ever seen in my life. That's a lead at best. What's they... Yeah. Oh, it's not a sink. Well, yeah, they are leads, aren't they?
Oh, by the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
I would love to use your gondola. I think he's Canadian. He's ice fishing, but with a weird accent, so I believe he's Canadian. Not European ice fishing. Yeah, it's a sad day where the pound isn't that strong against it. Well, it's still good against the yen. That's reassuring. Yen is yeah. I'm going to Japan in October, and it's quite. Although Japan is just shockingly. As I said, I can get a 4-star hotel in Kyoto for 2 nights cheaper than I could get a single hotel for 1 night. Well, in Yorkshire, and not even the good bit of Yorkshire. The USD is saying sufficiently below. Yeah, and we're not going to discuss the reasons for that today. I like not being cancelled. Okay, so that isn't how I get to where I want to get. I'm also too scared to ever buy... Well, I said I finally have enough money that I could even consider buying... Well, no, I finally have enough money to warrant having a savings account. And literally the day after, it was the same week I got my savings account that the interest rate dropped. It's actually exactly the same as the same day I got my internet. Stabville. Well, I know we've got a reputation for it. However, I've never been stabbed by anyone other than myself. No, actually I lie. But we're not going to talk about that person. We don't talk to that person anymore because when people get very stabby with Desi stops being their friend. It's fine over here. I mean, it's 24 degrees. Oh, that's it. Yes, no. I never realized how hot it gets streaming. It's not too bad now. But even just streaming, I'm only using what? I'm using PlayStation hardware and PC. Good of you to have boundaries. Yeah, that was the boundary. Something about me attracts the crazies. I have been, one of my friends tried to jump out of a car on the motorway. They had a dissociative episode. They also had a separate dissociative episode. And again, this doesn't get me to where I need to be. You have bad news. Okay, Sticky Man, I'd love to hear your bad news. Does it relate to how I can't get to where I want to get? Can I really want to get there? Or have you destroyed your print? Yeah, no, so I measured the headphones wrong and it's not soft enough to fit over the band. Well, that's fine because you've learnt something now. And you've got decorative cat ears. Maybe you can just put them on a small child. Or a baby in a stroller, as we were going back to earlier, and you can make new ones. Because really, if you know, printer don't go brr, what are you doing? Yeah. You don't specifically attract the crazy. I'm so docile that everyone just projects their values and personalities onto me. It's basically everyone liking me, including the crazies. Yeah, I'm just very stable. You wouldn't think it being here, but I'm the stable friend. So if anybody's having a rough time, it's like, anybody having a rough time, which tends to be the crazy, they come and talk to me. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we'll just, we'll chill and play old video games. And that's all I can offer you. And like, that sounds good. And then they stab you, or they jump out of moving vehicles, or you have to chase them through the woods at night because they've had a dissociative episode and you need to go find them. Or, how do I get over there? There must be a trick to getting onto this portal. I am severely missing. I can see there's a platform around there. How have I missed that platform? Okay, let's go a little further on. Hold on, was there something in the roof? Off we hop. Am I going crazy? No, there was nothing on the roof. I am just crazy. And there was the last one. We had a little falling out over the old, powdered snow. Also maintain poker face. Like some EPD person could be opening up about stabbing their family and just sitting inside. It's like, whatever, I'm not looking to be their friend anyway. Yeah, I tend to be... So, this is something I learned way too late in life. Sometimes people don't want you to offer them solutions. They just want you to listen. Okay, so we've achieved the ice skating. This takes me back around to the gondola. Do I just jump out the... Blue butterfly! Okay, that looks promising, that pathway down. There's another pathway. I think this one doesn't shoot anything I need. I think I've already shot you. What if I haven't shot you? Better shoot you just to make sure. Well, especially, if I hadn't got you, you have to listen to them just in case. No, off here. Screen for you to hint, I think both me and Splank had issues with this one. I think I've already been over here, but we'll... Oh, gosh darn it. I have been on that one. I've got two ideas, so I might scream. And did you know that female sloths attract their mate by screaming? And sloths can move up to 1 mile an hour to run towards them. And then they will fight over for the mates, but it's very bad for the sloths because it gets their heart rate up. So, yeah. However, I hear no screaming sloths calling me in. And if anybody did get it, yeah. I am the somewhat sloth-based YouTuber. It's coming along. Right around here. Granted, if I have basic respect, I do tend to actually listen, but it's the person I'm forced to talk to. I feel the state of them. I tend to remain quiet. I don't know. I'm just not very good at picking up hints. There's nothing in that corner. No, that's just a normal corner. I mean, to be honest, I'm not like, oh, it's nice. A person's actually talking to me. This is nice. Okay, so float like a butterfly. That takes me around this corner. That takes me around this corner. Ooh, there's something in here. I don't think I need to be in here. So whilst it's nice that there's something here, I feel this is superfluous to requirements. Property. Property. Get over to the next property. Yeah, I just like, oh yeah, or it's the classic. You're getting the train home at night, and it's always the last train. I've missed the hole. Diggy man, you have a way with words, and telling me I've missed your hole is not really what I need to hear. However, I will go back and plunge the depths looking for your hole. Oh, I'm basically the opposite. I noticed Bosch's language changes. That's probably some survival thing or something. Yeah, well, I play ice hockey and ride a motorbike, so I feel like... also, I have to subscribe to breathing, so I feel like every part of self-preservation was missed. Right, let's go find Sticky Man's little hole. Also, I wasn't very good at eye contact to the child, so I was always told off for not maintaining eye contact, so I learned to only maintain eye contact, which again, apparently comes off as a little too intense. And sometimes I talk a little bit quickly too. So sometimes people say, yes, Steve, you are a little bit intense. It's like, I was looking at you and paying attention. Like, yes, but you don't have to, you can blink, you know. See? I can blink. Okay, ooh. Now, there was a separate pathway down here. Oh, have I already been... Ooh, where did this go? Bonk. Bonk. I know I need to go... You have too much Riz is what they say. No, Charisma was a dump set. I feel like I have a lot of... Oh, God, what's the difference between intelligence and wisdom? Intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that you don't put a tomato in a fruit salad. I have a lot of intelligence. As I said, I know about the mating rituals of female sloths, how much of a sloth's body weight is made up of not going to the bathroom, and various important things like that. However, the fact that I shouldn't stare constantly... Oh, God. I also have a thing for patterns and geometric shapes, so sometimes if someone's wearing a t-shirt with a really interesting shape on it, I'll sit there and keep staring at their t-shirt, and it's like, why are you staring at a weird part of my body? It's like, well, because your t-shirt has a phenomenal pattern on it. And again, people are like, Sticky Man, I don't think you can describe that as Riz. Although, I used to have Rizzlers. And I know Splank... Ooh, there's... Ah! God. I will read the chat. I need to do something about YouTube. I think I need to make the font bigger. It's a little hard to read. But until recently, I've never really tried it out. So we are learning. I'm glad that CSS works. Donk. Oh, God. I'm going to run out of lives. I learned what masking was and dropped it all together. I feel like doing the T-Rex arm thing in public. So be it. No. Well, no, you're welcome and entitled to do it. So I had to be trained out of. So I have some things about like clothing and how it fits and stuff. But one of the worst things I used to do is like if I get a gust of wind, if I'm speaking, breathing, and it blows on my left hand, I then had to blow on my right hand to even it out, and it drove my parents absolutely insane. And there's another kid I used to know who, whenever he got overexcited, he had to put both his hands behind his head and wave them. So there were signs. There have always been signs. However, as we know, legally and medically, there is nothing... There are many things wrong with me, but not that. Bugger, I went the wrong way. Don't squeal at me like that, egg thief. I am here for your egg. It's my egg. It's not actually my egg, because Spyro's not a father. Maybe he is in the later games. It kind of went downhill. We'll find out. We haven't read the Spyro Deep Lore. We will read the Spyro Deep Lore. I can hear you. I will find you. I have a particular set of skills. Oh, you're on the other side. Not any useful skills. Another useful thing I know is that sometimes female pandas will fake pregnancy in zoos because they know they get more bamboo and treats. They've learnt to fake pregnancy. Again, not sure if that's useful or not, but if you ever see a female panda and she says I'm pregnant, you should always do a pregnancy test on them. I think kangaroos have 2 uteruses, so they can have like 3 joeys at once at different stages of development. And again, is it wombats that burrow and have, or is it one? There's a marsupial that has a backwards pouch because they're burrowers, and otherwise their pouch gets full of dirt. Right, egg thief, I'm coming for you, and I'm cutting this corner. And I'm getting you. Okay, I wasn't cutting the corner enough. Ah, bollocks. A choice of 2, I still got it wrong. Stiggy Man, I know there's something about staring at your chest. I will discuss staring at your chest in a minute. As soon as I find where this no-no-no-no-no's gone. It's the most outrageous taunt, and I hate speedways. Although they have got easier since the first game. The speedways in the first game were a little bit brutal. Well, there's that one treetop level where you have to run across 3 different speedways at once and launch yourself to find the last dragon. Oh, I missed it. Whee. Also have a really bad habit of pushing forward when I'm charging. Like normal, like walking, and I know I don't need to do that, I just need to aim. However, nobody said playing the games is my strongest suit as a streamer that plays games. Here we go. Here we go. We are closing. Oh god, there's a red one up there as well. And red means fast. This is only the medium speed one because he's yellow. Oh, no. So, why are you staring at my chest? Because I like your t-shirt. Maybe the answer is disappointing to them. The problem is it's not normally the chest. It's normally, okay, so it's normally where seams are. This is, I don't have a fetish. However, armpits are normally a great thing where they do seams. If they, especially because they don't do perfect seam matching, sometimes you get really interesting patterns there. Which is where the problems begin. That's where you tend to get seam matching. Or on cuffs as well. Like, why are you just looking at my hands? No, I don't like your nails. I just... Or sometimes people do nails as well, and especially if they've got interesting patterns on them. As I said. Or the most embarrassing one, if someone's got really small text on their shirt and you're trying to read it, it's like, I feel like I'm staring. However, you have a shirt with a lot of text on it. I'm curious. Right, we survived that one. I can hear you. There you are. Right. I'm not going to die this time. I am going to defeat you, Egg Thief. Medium speed Egg Thief. And then as soon as I beat you, I will have another cup of tea because I feel like I've earned it. And I'm pretty sure my blood... Oh. Golly gosh darn it. That's one of the words we're about to say. I haven't forgot about that glass panel I broke, which is full of... Someone's going to die tonight, and I have a horrible feeling it's going to be me. Now remember, we don't have to go really fast. We can just go this way. Some human women do that too, although not in zoos. Defeating him will definitely slow him down. It's a wonderful pun, and there's nothing I can give you for such a wonderful pun other than my admiration. It's a beautiful pun. Oh, really? A 50-50 choice? And I chose wrong again? How many wrong 50-50 choices can I make? Was the game secretly reading my mind, knowing that he's going to make which choice I'm going to make? And I know I can look where the guy's pointing. Here we go. Rounding that corner. Rounding that corner. We're going left. Right. We're going right. Come here. I've cut the corner enough. Don't gain on me. I know I want to set fire to you, and we're nearly close enough for that. I think I've cut this corner enough. I got you, you speeding bastard. There we go. It's not even 50-50, it's a fucking pattern. And I was just going on about my pattern recognition too. Oh, hi, Betty. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'm not one of the maths pattern people. I didn't have... Oh, no, I'm going to make a cup of tea. Right, we're going to refresh my... Also, I've got... My thumb is worn right out from diddling, so... Give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to very carefully stand up, and I excuse any terrible, horrific screaming sounds are just me. Don't worry. Actually, no, I can just mute the mic, which is the best. There we go. The kettle is on. Sorry, I don't speak to my parents that... Oh, God, I should have sped up, shouldn't I? Well, I don't speak to my parents that much, but... without going into too much detail, about 20 years... Well, probably a bit longer than that. I think I was... oh, gosh, darn it. Oh, God, this is why I hate speedways. Right, let's get a run up. I can't remember the exact time. I think I was before school, so it's probably a bit more than 20 years ago. My dad broke his back. Really well, like You'll Never Walk Again broke. Oh, gosh darn it. Nothing at the bottom of that pit. I'm not sure. I need to check the pit a few more times just in case. So yeah, he badly broke his... So it's like the You're Going to Walk Again breaking his back. But fortunately, through a lot of physiotherapy and surgery, he can. So I did have to call him and say, yeah, I've hurt my back. What should I do about this? So he's not... My dad is not a doctor. However... Having had like 20 years of like back injuries and surgery and physio, probably is fairly knowledgeable on the whole thing. So, oh god damn it. So I have got some good advice for when I can, move it at all again and stretches for it. Also, I know it's nothing serious. It's just, again, it's a compounding. So I was ill last year, so I haven't been able to do anything. God, it's a pattern. Learn the pattern. Too strenuous, which has meant because I'm not exercising enough that things are getting sore and stiff and etc. etc. It's all compounding. I have tried. I've done some walks. I've done some short runs. We are slowly building up fitness. Oh god damn it! Are you sure there's nothing at the bottom? Oh my god! I'm so glad it's not taking my lives. Right, kettle's ready, so I'm gonna prepare the next tea. There we go. I also turned the tap on instead of the kettle, so I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that was. I think I have streamer brain rot, which is actually even more chronic than just regular brain rot. Float. Oh. Jesus. I know you said you always see me stumble, but Jesus Christ. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Right, Red Baron, I am coming for you. Not quickly, but for a series of mistakes and accidents, I will capture you. Turns out I actually have infinite lives. God, he's so fast. Gotta go fast. Just wait till you see me playing a Sonic game. Only Sonic 1, that's the only one I'm really good at. Apart from Labyrinth Zone, where I drown. I think Scrap Brain Zone has water as well, but if I ever get that far, to get Scrap Brain Zone on run and Sonic doesn't drown too much. I like Sonic 2, and also I think it's the Americans didn't understand. Oh, it's the Japanese, I can't remember. He's meant to be miles per hour, as in miles per hour, but they called him Tails because it made him more marketable and ruined a perfect good pun. Right, here we go. I'm in the zone. We are closing in on you, Red Baron. Oh, God. The days are numbered. Much like mine. Check all of us. Cut this corner and we might have a chance at him. Not quite. Nearly. Ooh, that was good. That was close. Can I cut up here on this corner? No. No. Oh, I got you. No one is more shocked than me. Also, to answer 50-50 question, you can theoretically found an infinite number of times, but around 143 times in a row, the odds come too low to be considered anyway realistic. Have you not seen me? So there's an open source project where someone started initially saying assembly support is mandatory and must be added before this pull request is approved and merged. The author comes in with an anime profile picture that says "fuck you" and merges. Yeah, I mean that's pretty baller. Okay, so one of these pathways leads to where I want to go. The other one falls me off a cliff again. Now, who is it? Is it you? You take me to here. Oh, God damn it, I need to be running. I've got to go fast again. Okay, going fast, going fast. Not. Okay. Oh, can I just do it sideways? It's based on a series of arbitrary numbers, though, so it's not mathematical gospel, just an estimate. Well, the father of modern cryptography, he just thought that you shouldn't use maths. You've failed at maths if you found a practical use for it. Maths should be done for the pure pleasure of it. And then a large amount of modern cryptography is based off of what he wrote, which really ruined him. So, what am I missing? More gems. Oh my God, I'm missing 89 gems. That's vile. And where did I leave them? I don't think they're here. Join the speedway and get out of here. Goodbye, speedway. It's possible I just got distracted and missed them somewhere in here. Now, is there anything down here? No. Hop, 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 hop. Wish there's an easier way up these stairs. My thumb's getting tired. Daffy Duck. I mean, luckily I didn't die that many times. Okay, so is there a way to get from here where I want to be? Is this one I was looking for? Or have I already done this? Okay, so is there anything in here that I've missed? Let's go to the edge. Let's edge together. No, I've been over there. And I'm pretty sure I've been over there, so that doesn't achieve anything. Icebreaker. Icebreaker is a hint. Okay. I mean, an icebreaker ship would really help here. If we just remove all the ice, I feel the level would be easier. Oh, I'm getting cheered on. That's That's optimistic. To get the same outcome from a 50-50 chance 153 times in a row are astronomically low odds. Yes, but I'm not a hobbit, and I didn't even have a lux. How are you? That's a blindfold. That's all right. I can't remember. I'm sure Annie only has blindfolds for say-so reasons. Yeah, you haven't. My ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory is unparalleled. I'm pretty sure I could fail a 50-50 at least 161 times in a row. I am statistical anomaly. Right then, let's go. And let's use Annie's blindfold for safe say-so fun. Go back to the ice room. Diggy Man, do you know how much that does not narrow it down? The whole bloody room is made of ice. And look with your 2020 eyes. Yes, but I'm only playing this in like whatever the native resolution is. And I'm missing the bottom of the screen, so I haven't even got the full like 540p or whatever it's supposed to be. So, to the point where if they were to be someone who claimed to get a goal and click correctly 150 times in a row, they're lying or cheating. Well, you can achieve that by not lying or cheating. I mean, you can cheat the odds, but however, they might not know it's a weighted coin or a double-sided coin. As you say, statistically, anything's possible. I mean, there are lies, damn lies, and statistics. I've been down there. Okay, so, the ice room. This does not appear to be an ice room. I feel that's not what I want. Where did I leave the other? No, I know. I go around here. I remember. Fly over here. Better be careful. I might actually... One of these days, Stiggy, I might actually kill you. With the stress of not achieving. Look for the... Any hole is a goal. Okay. Go back and look from the hole above the ice. Up there. Oh, god damn it. Fell down. But while I'm down here, what am I missing? Is there a crack somewhere? I feel like there's a crack. Step on the crack. Break my mother's back? Someone's mother's back. It's nice to see you, Zoe, but... Okay, so... Oh, I can just get the gondola back up, that's right. Okay. We've got unlimited retries. As you're seeing, we're already working on that missing it 150 times in a row. Oh, I was worried for a second the gondola wouldn't be here. Right. And we didn't even die falling off the gondola. I feel like there's a crack where the crack takes up half the screen. Piggy Man, I will submit my my formal written apology in the morning. I'm sure it's got to be there somewhere. Right, here we go. Over. Over. Oh, the problem is I trust you too much. No, not far enough. Okay. Well, we know what we're doing now. Yeah, I said the problem is I trust you too much. One of these days it's going to bite me in the butt because I click links you send me. I blindly accept your recommendation for software, even though I'm going to use DaVinci. I said, I think your software might be good, however, there's more videos for DaVinci. And I swear, someone heard me mention video editing because immediately, as soon as I said about, oh, God. How? How did I achieve that? This is what I mean. I'm the statistical anomaly. Somehow I died doing that, getting on the gondola. Yeah, I now have I have video editors chasing me, not just artists. And if I did more videos, but I only make one video a week, and I feel like I should be able to manage that much. Plus, if someone else made my videos, would they really be as dumb as if I made them? I don't think anybody else is tismed enough to make my videos. Or my shorts. I mean, I'm working on one at the minute about post-it notes. And really, who else is making the VTuber post-it note content? And if you know, please tell me, because I would love to meet this person. You should go before the store closes. Are you getting more grapes? I mean, as I said, I wanted to know what you're after, because you're already eaten, and I'm a bit concerned, Sticky Man, and you're eating a second meal of the day. I broke the ice. And that's why I've been seeing gems underground. Sparks, you lazy bum. Go pick them up for me. Right, do the I feel doggy paddle or dino paddle works better. Right, before we go through that tunnel. No. Yeah, what momentous Thursday is this, Sticky Man, where you need a second dinner? Even if it is just snacks, I know you can double fist your super flyers and your Skittles. I am learning from your example. Okay. Oh no, I've been here before. There must be some sort of shape that I'm following to always end up back where I start. Okay, that wasn't everything I needed. So what am I too short? If it's too short, I've missed giving them 45 short. I deserve to be lined up and shot. Missing 45 gems. But they're not here. So, background we go. We'll get the level of one more once over. I do want 100% it. However, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not really the grindy streamer. Grinding is not my forte. So if I sit here and grind with you, it's not going to be fun. Like, watching me fail over and over is one thing. Watching me just miss the gems is another. So, hop, hop, hop. We get straight over there. Any more secret walls? Any more ginormous cracks? And over the snacks. I don't have any snacks. I desperately wish I had snacks. What do I have? I think I've got some frozen peas and some ready meals, and that's it. I've got nothing. Not till the little run tomorrow, where I'll get. I mean, we can in a minute have a look at what coupons are available from Lidl, and fantasize about what snacks I'll have tomorrow. Okay, well, while doing that, I didn't see anything that I wanted. Background we go. Again, we're going to cover this carefully and gently, going in the specific order you're supposed to do these. Right, no more wall cracks. No more wall cracks. Been over there already. It's not up there. Pretty sure we had a go at this one. We did. You have not shown me your Arduino project bench. But remember, Sticky Man, you must go to the shops and obtain all of the snacks before we look at Arduino project benches. And after that, I haven't done robotics in a long time. I could never do PCB. I don't have the dexterity for PCB soldering. The best I can achieve is just conventional soldering. Okay, so what was over in this stuff? This is the figure skating. So just double check I haven't missed anything in the figure skating. You have shown me it and I'm a liar. I mean... Oh, okay. I'll look at the Discord in a second. There's nothing here. Also, I like how they've penned up the hockey players, because it does feel like that when you're on the bench. The worst ones, though, somewhere you've got high boards. That is always a bit... There's a couple of rinks, whatever reason, have incredibly... There's one rink we go to, the boards are like chest level. And occasionally I go over them, but that's a bit big and scary. Where is my mustache? Where is Discord? Hold on. Oh! Now I've got an Arduino project and snacks. You showed me the completed coaster, and you showed me... Stiggy, why did you think you could send me 2 images together and I would look at both of them? I was too busy looking at the completed coaster. And you know about my feeling on coasters. I use coasters everywhere. I have 7 coasters. That's a lie. I have more coasters. I have 7 coasters downstairs. 3 cat-based ones, 4 flower-based ones. I've got 4 more in the table that are animal-based in watercolour. And I have some more upstairs. I have one from British Transport Police, because I did a summer project where, well, not so, I volunteered for a day and they let the dog eat me for a day, the police dogs. But I will properly look at your Arduinos later. Right. One quick check here. that I didn't miss anything in here. If it's not in either of these, we'll just move on to the next world. So the first game, I think, so the challenges were harder, but the gems were easier to find, where it's the opposite. I found some of the gems are really hard to find in this game. Around the corner, Desi goes. Right. Got that one. More corners? No, no more corners. Ooh, I really like a Muller corner now, though. Muller? I'm not sure. That's how we got in here, so it's not there. Now, which way did I go? I go this way. Where did this take me? No more gems. Although Speedway's lying to me because it works both ways. What comes first? Me getting to the store and my phone dying, 30% battery remaining. Oh, you'll get to you'll get to the store first. Oh, well, we died. No, there's no more gems here. Also, I'm surprised that you had an iPhone, to be honest, because I thought you would be all about the not open source. I've seen they're trying to ban Android, well, Android looking to get rid of sideloading, which is a pain in the butt, because I definitely use some sideloaded. I mean, Amazon used to actually have their own app store you could sideload from, but that's all gone. It's a shame. It was actually a better app. And I also hate how much money I'm giving Amazon. Oh yeah, the tea timer went off. That's where the missing gems are. So, what's going to get first? I remember to go finish making my cup of tea, or I get the missing gems. Now, where were they? Not there. Next thing you get is going to be running Ubuntu mobile. I'm sure someone will do will fork Android. I mean, I thought Android. I know Google run their own version of Android, but I'm pretty sure Android itself is open source, isn't it? Good call. Never know what you might have missed on previous pitch checks. Yeah. Well, I only have a single flaw, and my only single flaw, as we discussed earlier, is just my observation. I don't always look at things, and I have no other flaws. So when I launch across, maybe it's the one over here. Right, we're going to go left this time. Did I go left before? I feel I've been left before. It's not here. Only core components are. Yeah, but I wonder if it would be easier to fork from the oh god damn it, we're saying you've already got core components and reasonable hardware support rather than trying to just do Ubuntu on its own. Don't know. I think I'll just, I don't know. I might just, it's just hard. Sometimes you give up. Like, why? No, there's not even the gems I was missing. It's not all of them. Oh, but maybe you take me to the gems I'm missing. Oh, it's looking probably... That's a lot of gems. On for the bomb. No, that's not them either. I've missed a whole gem. How many am I missing? Is it multiple 2? Been around for 10 plus years. Yeah, but I've been around for 10 plus years and I'm not perfected yet. Right, if I'm only missing 2, I'm putting good odds on it being I've missed one of the flying birds. So let's not be too indecisive and land on one of these. I don't know what I'm going to go for. I mean, you don't have programmer socks. No. Sorry, Stigma. It's going to come as a shock to you, but I have 15 pairs of the same socks because I find making matching pairs of socks very stressful. So I just bought all the same socks, and that way they always match. Your age is at double digits. Time flies, man. Crazy. I'm pretty sure Twitch doesn't let you. I think it's 13, isn't it? Anyway, I'm 26. I'm well over 13. I'm safe. Or I've missed a reference possibly. Right. Let's blow one of these birds out the sky, because that must be where my 2 gems are. And if it's not, I'm giving up. Because I've haphazardly ran this level enough times. Yeah, there we go. And I'm pretty sure... I'm not even wearing socks, to be honest. I've always been 26. I feel I'm reasonably close to your age. I mean, if anything, I would have thought you were young. You feel younger than me? Certainly wiser than me. I don't know. I didn't have you down as a geezer. And you don't have to dox yourself. Yeah, there's no requirement to dox your age in chat. There's no requirement to dox yourself anywhere, but hey, again, don't take advice from the VTuber on the internet. A number of decisions were made in my life that got me here. Oh, we're going to do the Sergeant Bird level. And especially because that means it gives me excuse. How long we got? T. I've left the T there for an inordinate amount of time. Yes, you haven't become Ash and Bone. I think we had this discussion when you turned to Ash and Bone for a day and you had the whole the meal and stuff that didn't happen. Oh my god, we're looping already. That's it, career's over. I'm already covering topics already covered. It is the end. I apologise. I'll be back. I'll be back in very shortly with some tea. Yeah, there we go. I have readjusted. Sticky Man, I'm closer to you. I mean, I've destroyed my back, so I might as well be like past 30 at this point.
Friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
700 gems for firing rockets in a fireworks factory seems very cheap.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Oh, great. I'm ready for this cutscene. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Bird, James Bird. I wonder what that is a reference to.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Of course, James Boob. Or James Pond on the Mega Drive. It could be a rip of James Pond. Which I will play one day. I think I only have James Pond 2 on the Mega Drive. We'll find out. Fireworks Factory in Evening Lake is the best OST. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there one day. And also, Sticky Man, saying that you thought we were similar in age and I'm 26 and you're 28, are you one of those people like considers an age gap romance when you're in different school
I have
years?
to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
We're 2 years apart, my man.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
I love this. Oh god. I don't have limited ammo, and they're tracking me as well. You're absolute... So, Sticky Man, the reason I'm doing this one... Oh, and I can fly like I've always wanted to. But it also makes it harder as a platformer, because we have an extra dimension. Effectively, it's a fourth dimension. normally I have to worry about flying, but I will go back to the Tiki Hut. Well, I'm pretty sure I might not do it today. I might do it. So obviously tomorrow will be Jack and Daxter, and so will Sunday. But after that, next week, oh, we don't have a square. I'll circle back to the first hub world because there's a couple where I've missed gems. Oh, that's empty. Did you escape? Oh, that was nice.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I thought. Obviously, the French VA, because that was definitely a French VA by the excellent accent, was busy. They didn't have enough time. Ooh, hold on. What was that? Suspicious. Oh, it's actually just Decor. It's not a world. Yes, I think next Tuesday we'll go back and have a quick look through some of the early levels where I've missed gems and do the Tiki Hut. Okay, basic problem solving. They look promising. Okay, that looks like I have a promising lead. Also, I drank my entire... Because I spent so long not making my cup of tea, I drank the entire thing in the cutscene, so I'm already sad. Why do the Rhinox have plant pots? No, I want to talk to you. So you got a snack in Arizona iced tea. Was it 99 cents? I mean, what does it cost on import? The unused Lost Fleet soundtrack is best OST. Well, there's only one way for the two of you to resolve this, and it's to fight it out. YouTube chat, Twitch twat, YouTube twat? Sorry, I apologize. YouTube chat and Twitch chat fight. And whoever wins, that's the best OST. That is the ugliest angel I've ever seen in my life. Oh man, I thought these were the latest missiles and they can't even blow through that. Also, come on, heat-seeking missiles. You're acting like the earlier sidewinders, aim sidewinders that were, you know, somewhat could track heat. Okay, well you've launched. It's Nero and Annie with a knife, and Panther and Panther with a knife and a nuclear weapon. We're being pitted against each other, and you say you result and fight Sidious instead. And this is what's great about the French. It's just this. I know you're not French. However, oh no, he's sticking around taking your offering. This is the best thing about the French really know how to riot. They know how to keep people in check. Very good at it. And I have the utmost respect for the French and their rioting. Now, who lives in this small hole? And how do I get it? How do I get in here? Is this a lizard hole? It's damn gophers. Is it a gopher or is it a lizard hole? Come here, ladybug. Unless the tyrant is in the country to the east. Yeah. Weird that colonialism is up again today. You also only lost 1% battery somehow. I'm surprised. Well, I know that Twitch is horrifically optimized
Sir,
on Android.
I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
That's a big old bird egg. Is that Hex with a sword? Does Hex have a sword? I've not seen Hex with a sword before.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down. Press it again to look up, sir.
Oh god, multiple controls. No, I don't know. I don't know Hex's law. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know Spyro's law. Drop that. Drop it. There's 10 gems over there. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I do okay. I don't watch. So the problem is there's a lot of streamers. I feel really bad. There's just not enough time to watch every streamer. Oh, we're crashing. I'm sure there must be a mini game later on where we get all these gophers. Sidious has no things productive times like anime and video games, account of all the pointless things like going to the gym and having relations with people of interest. Splank, I fear you've got it backwards. Right, we've got the bomb bay doors are open. Forward a little bit. I can't... Well, one day I hope... I hate the gym. I'm never going to the gym again. I am the worst person at exercising because I get so bored. There's nothing more boring than a treadmill. I hate running. Triangle to look down. But I like team sports because then there's other people to entertain me. No, but like last night I was hanging out with... So what I quite often do is I'll run 2 separate streams. So I've got my personal laptop to my left and I've got the screen over there, and I'll normally have one stream there, and then either on my phone or on here when I'm doing VTuber stuff, I see I've got to be quicker. I'll have a separate stream, so I try and watch 2 different streamers at once. But, I mean, even how many people I follow, and again, I follow different people on this account than I do on my personal, there's just not enough time. It's why I've got 4,950 VODs to watch on YouTube. But for cardio, cycling and swimming are better. Hell, even walking. Treadmill and running car use to exercise only. Pretty much only the reason for running is if you want to get rid of running itself. Yeah, well, it's also really hard on your knees. I prefer the elliptical. Ice hockey's good because it's Blue Butterfly. It's interval training, so it's really good for cardio. I do a bit of walking. Again, the biggest problem is, like Sticky Man's showing me, I'm looking to get an under-desk treadmill.
Request permission to cheer, sir. Hip hip hooray!
That was adorable. Thank you, Private Eloise. I have nothing good within walking distance. I know I can just go for a walk, but it's not the same. I would actually, what I really want, I don't have the space for this, but what would be really good, I've got an idea here. I reckon if I don't, I'll just borrow one of these for a second. My thinking cap is on. I think it's only a skill point, but however. Oh, can I not pick it up? I would love to, I can't have it, but a bicycle for while I'm, yeah, I think I just need to drop the weights on them. I would love a bicycle for while I'm watching anime. That would be perfect. However, my room is 4 meters by 5 meters. It's not fitting in here. Because I could just sit and pedal and watch anime. That'd be perfect. I know it's not like weights. It's just a bit of cardio. Actually, when I used to go to the gym, I used to watch Crunchyroll.
There, and I'm right behind you.
Okay, so I can't swim, so that rules that one out. And I don't currently have a bicycle because I have nowhere to put it. It's still... So, yeah, running is the only one at the minute. As I said, once I get back to hockey, hockey's good for hard cardio. Because you just interval. Especially if you're doing ladders or something. I hope to, at some point, be able to get back to it. I am up, though. So, from last year when I couldn't even walk upstairs, I can now run a kilometre. Admittedly, I used to be able to do 5k in 25 minutes, which is good. And now I can only do 1k in like 9 minutes. However, that's a significant improvement from not being able to go up the stairs because my lungs will explode. I bicycle to the train station 15-ish minutes worth. It's nice. Looking to get the under-desk treadmill. Again, it's a problem with where I live. It's a suburban sprawl. So if I want to go, there is no public transport to where I work. It's only 8 miles away, but the public transport just doesn't go in that direction. It's just not possible. Previously, in years gone by, there used to be buses that went that way, but they've all been cut. So, yeah, there is no longer an option for that. I walk everywhere. I also do 12k kilometre walk from board. 12 is a specific number. That's just the length of the route I take. Yeah, I'm just, I'm British and unhealthy. And I can't, again, it's the Amazon curse as well. Ooh, oh my god, we have actual bombs. We are starting actual warfare. Where are those damn gophers? I don't have gophers in my lawn, but if I did, I imagine this is what... Why is Roy not here when we're dropping actual bombs on gophers? Okay, that appears to be you taken care of. Take care of this bottle. So where I need to go find more anime to buy at the local Weave and Roleplay store. Walking alone contributes to my health. Things that have winded up have my heart rate speeding up. This is a really embarrassing thing. It's a really good thing. So I used to be in Scouts when I was younger, and again, that was really good because it's someone to do stuff with. So we used to go hiking all the time. We did like the South Downs Way, the North Downs. We did a lot of hiking routes, and it's fine. I used to be able to do that no problem. But again, for someone who... I think the biggest curse is I live on my own, so I hate doing activities on my own because I have no control over it. As I said, the reason I became a streamer was to find people to hang out with and chat about the games I like playing and anime and VTubers. You get to come on walking alone. Oh god, and I don't. Well, so Waterstones. I have self-imposed a ban from Waterstones because I do not have the financial stability to go to the bookshop. I mean, the UK is actually really good for books. They're very cheap. However, oh, I needed the bomb for that. Also, I don't look like I can skip leg day. Actually, because I used to... So, that was the thing. Until I turned 17 and bought my motorbike. And the reason I bought the motorbike is it used to be £600 to go 2 stops on the train to college. And it wasn't a... Because you had to go down the motorway to get there, it wasn't cyclable either. So the options were train or drive. And then obviously as soon as I started driving, I stopped walking a lot less because, again, there's not a... We're very bad for walkable infrastructure. I still don't look like I skipped leg days. I still have fantastic... I mean, they're not as big as they used to be. My thighs used to be 57 centimetres, which were fairly chunky. Actually, it's still a problem I have. It's a reason that I have to wear... So, the reason I wear braces to hold my trousers up is because I actually have to buy 2 sizes up to fit my legs in. So, I'm actually... Let's not... no, I'm not a girl. It's not going to be creepy to give my measurements. I'm about a 32 waist, normally. However, I have to buy 36 waist trousers to fit my legs in. So, like, formal trousers, I have to actually get them to take 4 inches off the waist. Or, like... Oh, wow, that was unexpected. Or, like, the ones I have now, I use the braces to hold them up because they are two sizes too big for me in the waist. And your local favourite VTuber is the Wii Fit Girl. Sticky Man, you've got to take these notes. You're going to impersonate me on LinkedIn. You've been over this. I mean, I might in a minute go measure my thighs again. But it used to... So, it's really bad. I have to buy, like, they call them, like, big and tall jeans. So I have to buy the big jeans as well just to get me bloody thighs in them. I like how we're just casually bouncing along on this bomb like it's safe. Man, Annie has an emote for everything, doesn't it? I need to look into emotes. As I said, we're getting to a point where that could be possible. I know, I'd like to talk to you.
I'm ready to be debriefed, sir.
Oh, I lost all my bombs. I talked to a hummingbird and lost all my bombs. That's very upsetting. Right, back we go. And no debriefing anyone. I love this. This is still a good soundtrack as well. Sergeant Bird is a wonderful character. Also, he's British, like me. And this is what a normal day in Britain is like. You can base all your British interactions off Sergeant Bird. Is he Sergeant Bird? Has he got rank? I can't remember. He's probably got too many. He looks like he's got too many stripes on his helmet for a sergeant. Where's Roy when you need him? Tell me the appropriate rank of this bird. Flying penguin. Yeah, I know. Well, we have penguin. Why do you think we have penguin books? And we raise our children on penguin books. It's so that they can commit acts of warfare as penguins. He is a sergeant. My memory, my 20-year-old memories of being Sergeant Bird are not ruined. Later spin-off games is a higher rank. Phenomenal. I love it when they promote them. Right, more bombs. Because if there's anything that Spyro needs, it's always more bombs. Oopsie, I dropped all my bombs. Not to worry. Let me just shoot this Rhinoc. I love how he waddles as well. Oh, where's Kit Kat? This is... Oh, God, it's a shame Kit Kat isn't here.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
It's great to be back. And you better not have hit Ryan Lee. No, missing the reference. But what flavour? Oh. As I said, I'm going to Japan, and I will try and find a Kit Kat. I'll find the Kit Kat that reminds me both of most of Kit Kat there. Japanese are famous for their Kit Kats. It's definitely not matcha. It's too green. I don't know if they have blue flavoured Kit Kats. I mean, they used to have blue flavoured Aero, which I think was hazelnut. Again, not helping. Oh, God, we died. I forgot about not dying. it's my... Again, I only have one weakness, and this one weakness I have is not dying. Other than that, I have no weaknesses. Right, what's going on over here? I'm sure one of these glass windows had a purple gem below it as well. Come back when you're a little richer. Do I not? Oh god, there's so much going on over here. I think that's the purple gem I was after. I'm sure I had to rescue you first. I'm sure there was more hummingbirds. That's a good answer in Job Interview 2. My one weakness is my mortality.
Reporting for duty, sir.
It's alright, Private Chloe. Oh, no, is there an... There's more of you. No, I mean, my one weakness is the 3 years I spent, the 4 years I spent in Yale. And when they employed me, it's great because I really need this job. And I hope that joke was bad enough for all of you. Okay, we have bombs. Okay, who are we going to drop our bombs on? Yeah, so my running flavour is that Kit Kat might be hazelnut flavoured. That's the current theory, but I will have to look into this further. And why are you telling me to come back richer? Is there a money bags around here? Is there a side level within the side level? Can I reload on bombs? No. Oh, bother. I'll just drop that one. I'll take the American approach and decide I've got too many bombs. I'd better just drop one. God, okay, I think I came from here. I do believe I came from here. These are my origins. That is a lovely raspberry flavoured butterfly there. Just me being S-Plank being the same note that you clear too young to understand. Oh. Is it from one of the Red Alert games? Is it a Red Alert game that... is it a Red Alert that I was, I didn't play? Blue butterfly, I love blue butterflies. Did you know I love blue butterflies? And I think they'd be a delicious sort of royal icing flavour. I'm glad the two of you... Kebab. I have no idea what a kebab is. It sounds like a sort of a dodgy... Well, it sounds like a dodgy kebab, but the whole trick to kebabs is the dodgier the better. Like, much like a dodgy fire stick, a dodgy kebab is probably the highest praise you could ever give a kebab. They are supposed to be dodgy. Should be served by a boss man. And I should feel like I'm going to get some sort of disease by... Actually, it's not fair. Where I grew up, the kebab place had the cleanest toilets I've ever seen in a restaurant. And because of, you know, all the anti-establishment stuff and not having toilets for the general public, they used to let the general public use their toilets, and yet they're still beautifully clean. The local kebab shop was a pillar of the community. And I don't even mean that ironically. They actually were legit. More gems. Ooh. Blow you up. Come on, Sergeant Bird. Oh, they're the gopher. You're going to bravely come out, gopher. You are. I'm going to bravely launch a bomb on you. There we go. Purple gems obtained. Ooh. Now, I've definitely run over this. At some point, I'm going to have to get more disciplined, because what I found is, obviously, I try and do all my admin Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday after stream, and I've been really bad at running on like an extra hour every stream. So I think we went till nearly 9 o'clock or something like after the last stream. So I do need to be a bit more careful about finishing on time. However, as I've already gone over time today, let's keep going for a little bit. Wait. Right, 2 can play at your game. Have that. See how you like them apples. American fights a mole infestation. 20. I know, right? This is what I'm saying. I wish Roy was here. This. I feel this would really. He could learn a thing or two from this. How we successfully defend from a gopher, mole, some sort of rodent, ground-based rodent infestation. Dropping warheads from orbit. I mean, when does Sergeant Bird get his Rods from Gods upgrade? Although they are very Rods from Gods are American. Okay, right. That was a lot of fun. I need to drop my bombs so I can go and find all these gems. Whoa. Do you reckon Kit Kat's design is based off of Sergeant Bird? I'm seeing a resemblance. Waddly penguin, the blue coloration. I'm seeing this is more than coincidence. Although saying that, I don't know, Stig, or Splank, if you're familiar with the VTuber Apricot or Fruit. I did see, I saw another VTuber with that design. But very similar design. It's actually just a femboy. Or the other one I've seen is, so someone was trying to scam me to do models for me, and they're showing me some of their models that they've designed, and one of them was literally Fruit's, you know, like one of the big former VTuber streamers was actually literally their design. They're showing me their, oh god, what do you call it? Their design sheet. And saying, yeah, this is the character I designed. It's like, yes, you designed Apricot, who we can trace that back to. Oh, right, is that a gem? Those are gems. Unfortunately, you don't have time for video games and anime on account of all the time you're going to gyms and having relations with people of interest to me. Yeah, it is a fair shout. However, the reason I don't have enough people locally that are well, I don't know. I mean, my friends are getting to the point where they decide, oh, let's just have children, which is terrible. I can't afford children. I can't be trusted with children. So, ooh, that's fine. I can understand Sergeant Bird not being able to fire. Right, let's be patient here. But that's literally the reason I became a VTuber, so I could find people that like the same games as me to yap online with.
This egg from the enemy, sir.
See, I'm multitasking. I'm talking to my friends, and I'm playing games. It's also, I thought streaming would be a good thing to talk about too. I realise that I am far from being a normie. I thought this would be something interesting to talk to about. And to be fair, I did teach on at work about DaVinci Resolve. However, this is not as an inclusive hobby as I thought. And the person I thought about DaVinci, their wife actually has a gaming PC. Well, no, it's not a gaming. Bugger. Gaming PC. You're a godfather to a 3-month-year-old. Sticky Man, you are the godfather. And you also have 114 horse daughters, you told me on Tuesday. Hold on. Oh, I'm escaping. Chicken is served. It's penguin, and it's probably very highly caloric. I have to ask Kit Kat what, although they are a space penguin, so it might not be the same. What are penguins tasty? Are they under threat of predation for their delicious blubbery meat? Oh god, all the gophers are back. Because I've died, all those gophers I defeated have returned. Now, you the gems I was waiting for. You the gems I was looking for. Yay! Sticky Man, I would love for you to go and ask them that. If you get banned though, don't blame me. I don't think everyone just mods the person that causes the most difficulties. I think that is a uniquely me thing. I don't think the game rewards you for running to the fire. Well, you never know. I mean, it might be a previously undocumented exploit. Has anybody else tried repeatedly running into the fire? How do you know that isn't an exploit? However, I think there is a skill point for bombing all the gophers, so we're going to do that. And even better, I have permission to call them Kit Kat. I clarified it. They actually like being called Kit Kat by me. It's like fantastic. My inability to pronounce VTuber names has for the first time ever paid off. I gave someone somewhat of a cool nickname. It's better than the nickname I had in school. I suppose you could use that fire to activate zombie, even that is more efficient to do with the lava. Look, efficiency is not the name of my game. Okay, they're ladybirds, and as much as I'd like to bomb ladybirds, Cat Noir might be upset by it. I mean, Sticky Man, can you not go to like the Faroe Islands? Like, I feel like the Faroese might be penguin eaters. Maybe you could check out there. You're closer than me. See what they think of it. Ooh, there's more gophers. And there's something sparkling in the corner. I think it's just a hummingbird. However, oh yeah, I can look. That's the only problem with the farther end distances, not to mention the fact it's mostly useless in midday garden outside of one instance. I'm mostly useless in every instance. Have you ever considered that? We sold the island to America and they named it after us. Well, that was nice then, wasn't it? But, I mean, it is a wonderful fact, however, the Virgin Isles. I mean, that is a very good... I appreciate the self-report. Self-burn is very on point. I don't really like what tends to happen when Americans get involved in islands. Well, we could descend into world politics today, because a certain island has just had to capture 3 agents, however... You know, Google is my business, Daddy. Well, and Amazon. And Amazon's also American. So I'm currently streaming on 2 American services. And I think, well, Sony is Japanese, but I think pretty much... There we go, we got the skill point. That was completely not worth it. I won't get my stage powered for 2 years. You have sinned. Well, don't worry, Sticky Man. I'm pretty sure after a while it just grows back. Trust me on that one. Right, we just need to find a way out of here. So what I think we'll do is, as we've got 25 minutes or so left, we'll head out of here, head back to the first world, and just try and clear up a couple of the... Ooh, Hunter's having a little... I don't like where this is going with Hunter and having a tussle. Especially with that rabbit girl. I think he's got his mind on other things. Bianca is always cute.
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Blank. Were you not just reading the Twitch chat? Low polygons is the best we're getting. That, and ever since, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit has, yeah, the child-friendly film. Yeah, some people have Nala in, like, Lion King, whatever.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Delicious.
Cloud of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
I've also seen... I honestly don't know if this is a troll post or not. I haven't looked into it. The NVIDIA have RTX hair. I don't know if there's a troll post. I haven't looked into it. Where they're using... Instead of using polygons, they're using circles for more realistic hair. I do need to look into it properly. However, I wouldn't be beyond NVIDIA. But we're not at the point... Well, actually, I do use the graphics card. I use it for face tracking. And for my voice. But yeah, I'm not really stressing the graphics card yet. But one day, as I said, I really want to play Horizon at one day. Because games don't lag enough. Well, yeah. So the only reason I'm on NVIDIA is because I want the streaming codecs. I don't use a lot of it. I mean, although even just what I'm doing now, what are we running at? Where is Afterburner? What are we using? It's not really the best one because actually, although we're using come on, Afterburner, give me a number. We are not running the RAM flat. We're not running the graphics card flat out. You're lying to me. Right, let's go have a look in broadcast. Yeah, we're using maybe an 8-bit for this. Afterburner is lying to me where it's telling me we're running this graphics card flat out. We are not. Afterburner, I'll deal with you later. Although, even then, Buzz is... I can get... Oh, I've done the dungeon. Stay here. Sunrise Spring. Can't measure the codec usage in Afterburner. You're right, but it normally just does the clock speed, and I was just surprised it's actually running it's running the full clock speed, because normally it only doesn't even run full clock speed. I said, you do have a convenient little bar on broadcast. When it comes to graphics card, I learned that machine washing tends to break down. You should wash them in the sink. I mean, we've all got to learn somewhere. So, what have I not completed here? Head bash the rock. And I didn't think I had head bash yet, so we need to go to the Tiki Lodge anyway, because that's where the rock is. Ooh, we gotta fly. Right. There we go. Immediate cost. Top out around 120 to 140 megabits AV1. 220 to 270 HEV-C and 300 to 450 H264. Well, I'm using both. I'm using AV1 for YouTube, and I'm using HEV-C for Twitch. I can't remember. But no, I haven't put them through the washing machine. The thing that shocked me the most is just how big they are. As I said, I was on... Last time I bought a graphics card, the video only used three numbers to name them. So it's a bit of a shock, especially because I started streaming on a laptop with built-in NVIDIA. Not NVIDIA, built-in Intel, which was fine. You know, we've completed this world now because we found the missing rock. So, done that one. 99 Cloud Spires, so we need to find 5 gems in Cloud Spire. So let's have a quick look through there. So we'll probably do this. We're not going to start the Sergeant Bird mission in the Tiki Lodge today because we've only got like 20 minutes left. But we can try and mop up a little bit a few of the missing gems. Had enough new content, it's time to start recycling. Although, Swift Blank, why were you machine washing your graphics cards? Is it... I could actually understand, especially the earlier ones, accidentally machine washing because they're tiddlers. But now they're on... Yeah, now they're humongous. It's less forgivable. Wait, don't blow me. If I want someone to blow me, I'll tell them. Okay, so that's who you dealt with. This is the traditional route up here. I mean, if it wasn't for the codec, I would have gone AMD. Although, to be fair, right, I got very lucky when I bought a graphics card because I got it actually slightly below MSRP, shockingly. Oh, bugger. Press the square button. I said I was originally going to buy the 4070 Ti, however, they were selling second hand for the same price as the brand new 5070s, so, you know, buy once, cry once. And I did get, as I said, I know I say it every time, but I could get really lucky on the price of my processor. I got it, I think someone accidentally sold me it. I think somebody sold me the wrong processor. They had it priced for the 7800 X3D and accidentally sold me the 9050 X3D and didn't realise the difference. Because I basically paid that price for it. I mean, it's been incredible having... I didn't realise how much I missed PC processing power. Because the laptop's pretty good at doing normal stuff. It's just... I mean, I remember spinning hard disks. Who has those anymore? I've got some spinning backup hard disks, but yeah, SSDs are stupid. Like we're chatting about it before. Like, who needs the Windows calculation on timings anymore because it's just instantaneous. Your next GPU, AMD or Intel at this point. I only went NVIDIA a year ago because of CUDA on a daily basis. However, Zaluda now works, so depends what you need. I mean, obviously Intel are doing fantastic budget baller, and AMD is good price performance. I mean, it depends how long NVIDIA's around because they're making so much from AI now. How much longer will they bother doing gamer cards. It's not where their business model is anymore, or they spin the business off. You have 11 HDDs. I know you have your own server. I don't. I said I'm guilty of streaming too much. Right, we're here. I suppose I should set fire to you. No gems coming out of you. No gems coming out of you. No gems coming out of you. I still own 2 spinning hard drives, so I think I've got one of the early scatter array 8 terabytes backup. I think I told you before, the worst thing when I had a falling out with a friend, they wiped all my backup drives and my PCs, which is the most cruel. Because they had my spare key, they came in one day when they knew I was away and just blanked everything, which I think is the... I mean, it's excellent in terms of revenge, but it's very cruel. Because I said, and it was my own fault for because they used to give them my spare hard drive, so I used to have an off-site backup by giving it to them, and they destroyed that one too. It's the ultimate in cruelty. I've also realised, unlike, well, books I keep forever, but digital media, there's a few things I've archived. Bison Nora, oh, I see you searching that missing gem. I wondered why you're running through an empty level. I have a falling out with a friend. I still have their encrypted data. Yeah, unfortunately, I got the hard drive back. Yeah, and hello, Bison Laurel. Ooh. Yes, that 5. I mean, if you know where that gem is, I'm happy to take your advice, because there's a single 5 gem missing. We're coming towards the end of the stream. We've just done the Sergeant in Midday Garden. We've just done Sergeant Bird, so we had to come back to the Tiki Lodge anyway. But as I had some time to spare, I thought, rather than do the Tiki Lodge, let's see if we can find that 5 gems. How are you doing anyway, Bison Laurel? How are you getting on today? And if you don't want to be introduced as Bison Laurel every time, if you see the bling, you'll tell me. Good. Largely, it appears to be stream playing this game or chat playing the game, because I am bloody useless. And Desi, did I go past something again? What have I gone past? You're very much mad, but it's okay. Well, I hope it gets better for you, but at the very least, it is Thursday. It's nearly the weekend, which I hope solves your problems. And if it's not, I apologise, and I can only offer the fact that I can't find 5 make-believe gems. I mean, how much is keeping up appearances on Blu-ray? You know there's a vase that's easily missed. Well, that's promising, because I easily miss giant cracks in the wall, so that would be very on brand. I'm not after a green, I am after a purple. I need 5. I mean, it could be I've just missed. I don't think I've missed one of these guys. And every time I say I'm not going to be a completionist. Right. Ooh, blue butterfly. I suppose, I'm sure we did this to death. Ultra blue one. Oh yeah, I know. Look, I may not be an economic advisor, but I know the values of gems in Spyro. I mean, why do you think I get so excited when we see one of those pink ones? Oh God, how did I manage that? Maybe it's in the cauldron. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe there's a gem in the cauldron. Okay, so it's not down here. Okay, is it down here? Ooh, 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 ooh! Oh! What have I found? Is it a little blue gem? It was, in fact, a little blue gem. I'm glad the small things in life... Well, I hope that brought you joy, because it certainly bloody brought me some joy. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay, let's go back to here. Well, that was good. That made me feel good. I hope that made you... Well, I said limiter... The limiter does a lot of heavy lifting when I get excited. I do, every output does have a limiter engaged because I get excitable. You know, this game, so it's for 3+, it should take 3+ years to complete, and I'm hoping to do it in a couple of weeks. I apologise, I think we're going to have that joke on every game I play, especially the 18+. Not that I play a lot of 18+. Also, the ratings in earlier games are a bit all over the place. Like, you can't have blood, however. Your avatar, it is. You can tell a real artist made it, and it has nothing to do with me. I just pilot it, and from existing artwork that they did, made a couple of toggles. And by a couple, I mean I can stick my tongue out. Because that's set up to run with iPhone, but I don't have an iPhone. Oh, is that... what's... oh, God, that's the longest glide, isn't it? It's not an achievement on here, however. How do I get you? I want you. I need you. How do I get... oh, I know. You've got to go in the cave. Go in the cave. Cave's around the corner, isn't it? There we go. I think you can actually go straight round the corner and do it. However, drop down here. Right, you've got to fly fast. Spam that X button. Get all the height we can. Yes! There was no need for them in the first world to make it that difficult, but they did. I'm here for it. Right then, where are we going next? We've still got 10 minutes. And I'm going to use it to the... oh, God. Molten Crater. So that's one we've missed. That's complete. I think we just got Molten Crater left. Well, let's get to Sergeant Bird then, and that's a good place to save up. Third world. This is... no, this is the first world. Just because I don't enunciate clearly. But putting that round a corner on a long flight in the first in the first homeworld. I guess you don't know how much something like that would be. I have a very good friend, and she's wanting a VTuber avatar for a while now. I can just imagine they're hell expensive. For an avatar like this, you're well into 5k, £5,000. At least. It depends how many toggles you have it on as well. But yeah, you're looking for something like this. I would expect you'll be playing in the region of about £5,000. I know Sticky Man is a VTuber connoisseur, so he might be able to weigh in. But yeah, I'd expect very much in the 5k mark, something like this. Yeah, well, XD. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to start with something. You've got a lot of options getting in there. Yeah. So you can get away again. So you can, Booth is a good website. A lot of people offer free models on Booth. You don't own it, but you can use it. Or you can use PNGs. Or what some people do, especially on Etsy, is they'll do pre-mades. So you don't get... they'll make a pre-made model and you can just buy it. So yeah, hundreds. It's achievable. I mean, there's some big streamers who got based off of it. And I said my model is from Booth, so I have looked at model prices. I have looked at artists, because maybe one day I will get a fully custom model, but this one here is, yeah, you can get something like this for approaching free. Thank you for reminding that one, Sticky Man. Also, I forgot, I was going to the Tiki Lodge, I got distracted. Okay, Tiki Lodge, Molten Crate. Is it Molten Crate has a Tiki Lodge in it? Yeah, Fillion uses well, she's taken off VTuber in training, so I do wonder if a real debut is coming one day from Fillion. But yeah, Fillion's got, what, like 2 million followers on YouTube, subscribers? I get confused, and she's still using a free model. I mean, you've got PNG Tuber as well. You don't. So the reason I went for a full, not a 3D, a full VTuber model when I started was I wanted to learn how to use VTube Studio, which is why I didn't want to be a PNG Tuber to start with. But there's no, you can just be a PNG Tuber. And yeah, I mean, the content's what's important, which I was personally a unique one. Bison, Super Red, Finding Fairy Avatars. There, she's showing more common species, my Sona. Well, I chose Sloth, start with PNG and work up to it. Yeah. Or just I mean, not, I said, I'm based off a sloth, and you can't really tell it that much from the model. It's just the rest of my branding. So if you're on Twitch, you can see the rest of my branding is sloth-based. Even the name, one day I'll explain my... So base... Oh, God. So Decidia is the Latin word for sloth. However, in Latin, names ending in A are for women, and names ending in US are for guys. So I had to change Decidius to make it male. So I've already bastardized that. And then Namake is just to be slovenly. Oops, in Japanese. Because, you know, I need an unpronounceable name. So it's literally my name is basically Lazy Sloth. But bastardized. And unpronounceable, which is why I just go by Desi. It's like, hello, unless I'm in trouble, I am Desi. So don't feel held back. Just... I mean, you also know the answer is, streaming is the answer. You can work everything else out later. You might not even like it. So, again, I was streaming off a laptop when I first started. Because I was like, I don't even know if I'll like this, so I own a laptop. So I had like 12 FPS, streaming off a laptop. Did it for a month or two. I was like, I like this, I'll build a PC. So, just give it a go. And if you do want to give it a go, you know, there's... drop by. If you start streaming, drop by. You're obviously in a time zone that's accessible to me, so we can drop by a little bit. But yeah, if you follow me on... I've got a million different ways to be followed. Once I finally have my tea, I might give streaming a try. Right now, I hate my voice too much. I don't think there's a stream... I started using my desktop, and I stopped 2 streams later to use my desktop because I'm not fucking funny. Well, Sticky Man, I'm not funny, and yet here you are. I belong on a funny farm. Other than that... It's also, I'm not a massive fan of my voice, which is why I can't hear it. That's the best thing about being a streamer, is I can't hear my own voice. You have to hear it. And I'm British, and it's really bad. But no, it's one of the reasons I hate doing my own editing, because I have to listen to myself, and nobody deserves that. I don't know why. You're all just M's to be here and listen to me. I've seen Tequila make great streams. I've seen Tequila make terrible streams. Yeah, so... I mean, as you know, all VTubers are just, you know, are just 40-year-old sweaty men in basements with voice changes. No, I don't like my voice, and what I've been really tempted is it's okay. Like, my mic quality is okay, or however it's written. Oh, we all know what it means. We all know what it means. Potato, 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 potato gives you hair in your chest. Not necessarily. Unfortunately, I am just, you know, cis male, and I have a lovely, smooth chest. So it doesn't even guarantee you that.
I'm just off to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R.
Right, we're having too much fun. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to put the kettle back on. We're going to have another tea. And we're going to just clear Sergeant Bird as well. Bonus content. I hope it'll only affect my beard growth. Yeah, I hope it'll affect my beard growth one day too. Although shaving is really, really fun because, oh god, we haven't even... So, double-edged razors are fun.
I'm playing a game of hide-and-seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge.
Why are they hiding their heads?
Put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Yeah, no, double-edged razors are great. So, because... oh god, there's a website. I'll have to find it another time. You can just buy packs, you know, all the old razor, just normal, different brands of double-edged razors, razor blades, which means that there's hundreds of different razor blades you can try. And for someone that loves collecting data and using Excel, I have a whole Excel just based on trying different razor blades because I can. It's a really cheap hobby as well because double-edged razor blades, I get like 3 uses out of each one, and they're pennies each. Why do you keep regenerating? You can too, can. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let's get the gems first. So, I don't think you should take... As I said, never take advice from me. However, You can get into double-edged. You can make a really cheap hobby out of double-edged razors just by collecting them to play different blades. And then if you want to get expensive, you can get different handles. You can different materials, different heads, different gapping. Yeah, dry shaving is vile, so I just don't get on with it at all. So you get the older foil or epilator types. I just don't get on with it at all. That's why I only wet shave. So use a full razor blade head. 5 blades is my sweet spot where I don't nick myself and have red skin afterwards. It's a very personal thing. It works differently for everyone, which is why there's, especially for wet shaving, got so many options. The reason I'm a tightwad, so that's part of the reason I got into the using double-edged razors. Also, I don't know, whatever works for you is fine, but they are horrifically expensive here. Like for 30 quid, you can get started on wet shaving, like using a double edge and stuff. It's way cheaper. However, you know, I ain't judging. Whatever works for you. I've got to give head 5 times. Okay, we'll get there. And some people don't get on the 5, but if it works, oh, is that a crack? Probably not. Right, I'm looking this way, so we're going this way now. No, if you can make dry shaving work, it'd be great. Unfortunately, dry shaving just basically decides to rip my face apart. It's grim. I somehow managed to both cut my face and ingrow. So my best friend bought me an expensive razor when I had my coming out as trans. Since then, it sits on the shelf, waiting for me to grow more than my mustache. Well, you're getting the authentic teen boy experience then. So really, this is just affirming, because as a teen boy, you sit there thinking, when will it grow in, and when can I stop using a little pair of scissors to trim off this bum fluff on my top lip? So don't worry, you're getting an authentic experience. I only shave every other day because my beard growth is almost non-existent. So I can't grow a beard. It's as I've got older over the last couple of years, it's got better. I don't think I could grow a full beard. I only shave, because I wet shave, I only shave after I have a shower, and I have a shower every other day. Sometimes I'm lazy. I shave at least once a week because it gets itchy, but other than that, I don't know. Ooh, there's a wall I can blow up. Yeah, the only reason that I don't have like the LGBTQ plus friendly tag in here is because I am cis and I am straight, which basically I feel like I can't really say it's a safe space because it's like, I don't know. And I think I said this to Stiggy before. I have to be really careful because what I normally say is I don't care. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It's like, you can just be whoever you want, and as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, not a problem. But when you say I don't care, it tends to give the wrong impression. So if I ever say I don't care in future, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in the you do you sort of way. And I'll just be happy that you're... Oh God, I've dropped his head in the lava. Uh-oh. That's fine. Some people look for it, some people don't. Whatever floats your goat. Oh, blue butterfly. Right. Hopefully his head regenerated, because otherwise he's going to be very upset. Oh, good. It came back. They're tiki torches. I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, unfortunately, I am boring in like, well, you know... Oh, God, not again. Don't worry. I said I'm not a massive fan of my voice. Ooh. I strongly debated actually just paying someone at some point to help. Oh God, help me do the EQ. Yes, I'm not gonna get into it here because there's too much nuance. But there's definitely every community has its problems, and it's always the loud ones, or normally the loud ones. And we don't need to get into it because I think it's too difficult to do nuance on stream, especially without someone else there to explain it. But no, I have friends, and I've had friends that it's been good for, and I've had, you know what, everybody can be a jerk. There is no gender or sexuality that guarantees you're not going to be a jerk. And really, what is more equal than we all hate each other? Or we all hate the British, that's also very equal. I mean, you're right, there's no need for the wrong people to pop in and clip the wrong thing. However, I'm not too worried about clippers at the minute. There's only one clipper on this channel, and it begins with D and ends in SE. Right, avoid the fire, avoid the fire. we've learnt that fire is bad for penguins. Penguins do not do well in fire. Or maybe they said we haven't talked to Kit Kat, so maybe they do well in fire. Ugh, do. Oh god, there's... Why are there toucans as well? I'm very unclear about why there's tikis and toucans. I do need someone to explain the reference to me. But before then... And I hope you're proud, Sticky Man, I actually, this time, found a crack in the wall without your help. I'm growing up. Yeah, the voice can change. Yeah, well, it depends. People either, obviously, as treatment progresses, or people just get better at coaching their voice to how they want to be. Penguins. Oh, God. Not cucumber. What's it? Oh, bramblebush. Cucumber Stitch. That was the most painful, stilted version of that. Ooh, gems. Okay, careful. Oh, that's it. I forgot we can walk under the fire. That's probably a better plan. Alright, there's gems. There's gems. Okay, we have all the gems. We have successfully cleared the level. Away we go. Tiki head delivery service. Oh, it's like Kiki's delivery service. Oh, that wasn't the reference, but that's what I'm going with. Kiki delivery service. Well, she's the original developer. She's a little invested, isn't she? If your mother's excited to hear it, you get that right. It's you're the original developer. You kind of want to hear how it turns out, didn't you? And to be honest, it's just nice to hear someone that's like, oh, my parents are excited for this. Again, you get that wonderful teenage boy experience. Oh god, you're gonna, man.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
Well, it's also if you want your voice to go down, it's helium's the opposite. It's going to be like what's the one that is sodium? Is it sodium hexafluoride? It's definitely a hexafluoride. I can't remember which one it is that makes your voice deeper like that.
I hope it's not a bad omen.
And genuinely, the treatment for the heavier than air gas that you use to do that is you put someone on a turntable and you flip them upside down so it spills out, which it's definitely a hexafluoride. Which gas is it sulfur hexafluoride? You a deep voice. Oh, it's sulfur hexafluoride. I was close. So yeah, it's a very dense, heavier than air gas. If you breathe in, it gives you a really deep voice. However, you will suffocate that. You can't breathe it out naturally, so you have to turn you upside down so it falls out of you. Yeah, you can enjoy... God, you can enjoy the awful shaving. You can enjoy the squeaky voice. Your voice just decides we're going to crack for no apparent reason. I mean, yeah, you're going to get all the authentic experiences. I hope you enjoy them as much as every other person bullying a teenager did. As much as my parents did, as much as everybody else at school. You got so much fun to look forward to. I think that's it then. I think we've actually cleared all the levels. Well, not cleared all of them, but that's complete. 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 There we go. And feel free to, drop in and give process updates because, thank you for the follow. It's lovely to see you here again in future. And I need somebody to talk. I need a progress update. All the progress I get at a minute of Stiggy Man, and the 3D printing updates. And as much as I love the 3D printing updates, it'll be nice to hear about something that isn't 3D printing. Stiggy Man, please don't stop. Super comfy to be around. Well, I'm glad that whatever voice I'm using here is comforting in some way to anybody because. And also we're playing nice easy games. So I'm glad you're having a good time. Although I'm afraid we will be. I have overrun by about an hour and 7 minutes. So I think you're going to stop. No, don't stop. I want the updates. My interests are wide and varied. And 3D printing is expensive, but I can't use interesting, but I can't use CAD. I'm not the math kind of rambler, and I can't do CAD. I get too
rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
I think we've cleared it. No, it's the wrong route. I do appreciate your nerding out, you meanie. I said, I wouldn't sit there on Discord and look at your pictures that you send me, or 3D printing, before someone takes that out of context. I find it interesting, but I don't know, how do you explain it? Sometimes it's a bit like when some people said speedrunners watch me doing it. It's like, well, sometimes I don't really, like, it's actually, I don't know what's going on, but I like it anyway. It's interesting, it's nice you have a passion, and it's just useful for me. I mean, we do have 3D printing at work, so I'm not very, I said, I don't go near CAD. I hate CAD. I didn't even like CAD for woodwork. That's why I bought my engineer. Also, I showed you my engineer's rule with double square ends. And I thought, and you were interested in that, it'd be wonderful for 3D printing because it's really good for those small scale measurements that you need. Because it's got a true edge. And you haven't even started on the different types of filaments. I'm very interested in the properties of different types of filaments, so Sticky Man. When you get to using different filaments, I really want to hear about their properties. I always wanted to be an organic chemist, and I never ended up being an organic chemist, but I always wanted to be it. So, I mean, plastics are carbon-based, so it's incredibly interesting the different properties you get from your filaments. So, I'm awaiting that update with bated breath. Right. I know I keep saying I'm going to... Ooh, blue butterfly. I keep saying I'm going to end this stream. I will end this stream one day. I'm having far too... Oh, God, I'm being... Oh, my God. Is it a spark shooter?
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it.
Right.
There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
I am so ready. Right, we're just going to do this. I'm going to get my tea. We're going to do this. Then we're going to finish. I'm happy you continue. Be right back getting my tea. Happy you continue streaming. No, that's Yeah, well, I said you get. Well, I also sad news. I forgot to actually pour the tea. I got so excited playing the game that I just boiled the kettle and didn't make the tea. So set the 5-minute tea timer. We'll go. I love the Sparks shoot. As I said, my leopard gecko when I was a kid was named after Sparks, SPARX. So yeah. Oh, it's a top-down shooter.
Maybe before you take on the nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the circle button to shoot these targets.
And also, where is this in the main game? And yeah, there's power-ups. Oh, it's a doesn't yeah. It's a bit of a channel-based shooter, but that's fine. Okay. Yep. And Sparks has a health. But where is this though in the main game? Where is Sparks firing these little out? And they could pick up the fodder for me, no problem.
You can also move quickly by charging, like Spyro. To charge.
Oh God. Like, I'm sure there's a way to strafe as well. Do I just have to headbutt it? What am I doing here? Am I just try to catch it? Is that what we're doing? Oh, we're charging. Oh wow, we're charging. So risk averse. Okay. Wow, they made me do the training.
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also slide in any direction. To slide, hold down the L1 or R1 button. Then move with the analog stick or directional button. Try sliding up and down to hit the targets in this room.
This is so exciting. Oh no, wrong button. This is just peak Spyro. I can strafe. This is what I'm here for. I think it's this and the next game has the best Sparks mini shooters. It's the best button game. I mean, Sergeant Bird is good, but it's no Sparks mini shooter. And this had such an effect on my young life. And so I named my first proper pet after Sparks the Dragonfly. I don't have leopard geckos anymore. I've only got my cat now, Montratron.
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the dragon worlds. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers, though only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, and then press the X button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen.
We've got toggles. We're going to have these. Okay. Munch, munch, munch. What power do you give me? Oh, rapid fire.
You'll be able to deal with these guys much faster if you use the power-up. Just eat any power-up butterfly and then press the X button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen.
But I didn't need the power-up. You saw, I dealt with this just fine. Oh, okay. I mean, that is kind of cool. Yeah, and I also regret saying I'm only Munchcat. Munchcat is the shining star of my life, and he's the best cat ever. You know, I need to conserve ammunition. I can't just eat the butterfly. What if I... Oh, God, maybe I won't be able to come back for it. It's Cross Zoe. That's not a unique experience for me. I make a lot of people cross.
Sparks. If you need any more help, just choose the help option from the pause menu.
Why would I choose the help option? Also, important notes. I never use the help option. It's a classical toxic masculine trait of never asking for help or directions. So, because I always know better than the IKEA manual. Apart from, I never know better than the IKEA manual. Look at this. Look at this. 25 gems. Oh, the best. Oh, it's a strawberry. Oh no, they're coming for me. I imagine that butterfly must be raspberry ripple flavoured. I really want raspberry ripple. I probably should eat something. It is, what, nearly 9 PM and I haven't eaten. Well, no, I said I've had like 4 or 5 cups of tea today, which is basically the same as eating. Ah, crawdads! There we go. Must conserve ammunition, unlike every other game I play. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's linear. I can just go forward. The gems look so much cooler in this profile. Well, they're even bigger. I love the sparks. They're my favourite part of this game. I think it's the next game where you can do. Cards are quite difficult though. You do get mobbed. In some of the later games, I think you get the option to there must be boxes of crawdads here. Right, where's the box? Oh, it's got a shield on it. Imagine that. Ooh. There's butterflies everywhere. Oh my god, there's so many things to collect. What are we going to destroy first? What's the shield do? Is it just... Oh no, stray! Oh god. We're blue. Shield do anything? Oh god, how do I do it? I imagine it must be the purple butterfly then too. Wasting all the ammo. I'm not wasting any ammo. I'm not using my X button. God no. Dash. Can we head into it? No. Okay. Gonna have to get that purple butterfly in a second then. We might as well waste all the ammo. This way. Assuming the rocket must do it. Is it impenetrable? It is impenetrable. Damn you, Desi. Why are you cross, Stiggy Man? Why are you cross about me using the cross button? Oh, the key opens there. It just opens. I see. Also, the thing that I always question is how does Sparks get the egg back out? Oh, there we go. It's a big shooter again. Like, if Sparks is only big enough to pick up gems. Wasting. Oh, God. I forgot the whole, whoopsie, not dying bit. Anyway, tea time went off, so I'm going to grab my tea, lock in, because I need that caffeine hit. There we go. Plus, you know, there's milk in tea, and I need those that lactose to. Oh god, that was bad stuff, wasn't it? Stop, Jesse, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Right. Talking of Munchcat, he's arrived. He's hungry. I have a good idea why. Probably because it's his dinner time. Yeah, I know it's your dinner time. It's probably my dinner time too, because we've run a little long, however. Ooh, butterfly. Oh god, I want to eat one of those delicious blue butterflies as Sparks. Focus. There's the green door. Where's the green door? There's the green door. Choose a oh, you're a mini boss. Oh, wrong button. Blue butterfly. Oh my god. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Come here. Stop this. Oh, it's a shield. Well, that's exciting. Do I have invincibility? It's like star power. Stop eating all the blue butterflies. No, they look so delicious. I don't even remember. Did I get a yellow key? Can I just charge that? No. Blue. Where was the yellow? Unlike yellow snow, this is what we do want to eat. There it is. Oh, we have rockets too. That's nice. Personally, keep as much ammo as I can for the boss. That was a good idea. I'm sure glad I read that before I wasted all my ammo. As I said, it's largely chat playing the game well and me just doing everything possible to play this game badly. Well, might as well spam all the ammo. Spam all the ammo. That's what it's for. Wait, stop being so crabby around me. Stop this. There's more gems. Need those. Oh, you turned into a butterfly. Oh god. Well. Ah, the charging didn't work. I was hoping. There. Oh, I've made you invincible, have I? Such chaos. My streams are a bastion of calm. I am a chill streamer, as we all know. Right then, Crawdad, you're going to regret the day you met Sparks of Dragonfly. Come here. Oh, no. No, that's fine. Circle's okay. I don't know what that power-up is. Gosh darn it. Right, we don't need to eat that. You go away. Right, here we go. Carefully. Carefully. Don't overdo it. Shoot the box. We're so excited to get the strafe command, we're going to use it. Now, we don't have to go for it. We do have to go for using the square button. It is the way. I'm pretty sure we must have got the blue key. That's it. Line them all up. Come on, Spark. This is an on-rails tactical shooter. You're a patient. You're piloted by a sloth who is known for being slow. So why do we yearn to go so fast? Here we go. Gently. Gently. Go fast, go fast, go fast. What? Oh, you little crabs. Run away, run away, run away, run away. There's a box of crabs. Who puts a box of crabs here? It was slowly repelling the crabs. Keep them lined up like this, we can shoot the box next. That's a big old box of crabs. There we go. That's clearly how it's... Well, actually, that was done okay. Don't know how I feel about that. It's not normally my style. Okay, this is where they put the boss. Ah, I see. That does appear to be a boss. Go on. Oh, and all I've got is fire. This is the worst power-up. Okay, square forces you to go forwards. All we've got to do is just on rails. Okay. Ha! What are you going to do about your pincers? Oh, no, you're going to shoot rockets. I regret asking what you do about your pincers. Shooting rockets is... we're aggressive, we can just take them out. Well, I think this is how you're supposed to do this, boss. Oh, no, he's spitting fire now. It's a blast into screw. Don't forget the other box. I forgot the other box. That's fine, I can just go back for it. How do we get rid of the invincible box? Stay away from magical portals. You can't trust magical portals. And there's gems in the corner, and no more gems. And I don't think I've got all the gems because I haven't found the last box. Can't start. I still have some health left. And we can even sort of see the health bar. I said, I don't know what's going on with the centering. I'll work on that. Just, we're not doing it live. Ah, and now you're unvincible? I can blow you up. That's the important thing. Ta-da! I have cleared the level of Sparks of Dragonfly. And I'm going to eat more delicious looking butterflies because that's the way we roll. There, level cleared. Now we really do need to think about finishing up because we're whoopsie, hour and a half late. And I still need to edit the short down. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back same time tomorrow playing Jak and Daxter. And by same time, I mean 5:30 PM UK, which is GMT +1. And Sticky Man, the only reason you want me to stop eating the butterflies, you want to eat them. They just look so tasty.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
God, this is the greatest buff to Sparks ever. I think this is the one where you get an extra hit point on him. I don't want the extra hit point. I want him to pick up gems from further away. I hate when you lose Sparks and you have to pick up your own gems. You haven't told me how much it is yet. I can't buy you keeping up experiences. I'm not committing to anything till I've seen the price of it. Ugh. Okay, so where have I got to go in here? Reasonable. Look, I know I'm a VTuber, and if you've ever seen, and we're easily scammable. I haven't met Bow. I've seen Bow the Whale. Oh, we actually just cleared everything we've done so far. Okay, well, that was good. The soundtrack. What's with the soundtrack? Oh God, it's a bridge. I just love this bridge sound. There's a better bridge. It's like I was just walking back across the bridge earlier, back and forth across the bridge because the bridge sounds. And again, I think, was it Roy that said, what sort of tism is this? It's like, I don't know. There's a lot wrong with me. This bridge. I mean, that's the most low-res sound ever, but I enjoyed it. Right, save the game. We do have to stop. Streams do come to an end. But as I said, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday at 5:30 PM GMT +1, and then on Sunday 11:30 GMT +1, and then alternate Friday. So this is a streaming Friday because it's the day off I have off from work. So yeah, I'll be back here same time tomorrow playing Jak and Daxter. And if you hang around, you can help me. You can get in the queue to choose one of the later games. Question: it's likely a dumb one. You're from Germany, so you're in the EU time zone as well. Well, that is useful. So I'm UK. Jiggy Man, you can declare your nationality if you want, but don't feel obliged to. But this is the Euro gang rising up. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm going to see what the answer is because I'm interested as well. But to fill the time, whenever I use that, it's approximately. So, like, if I ever do, it's basically so it's just a speech pattern. So it's a filler. You're using it as a filler. So I use it a lot for approximately. So if I ever say about, so I quite often use it for an about. So like, it's a. Instead, because you can use two together for about, but normally if I'm doing rough maths, envelope maths, I kind of just go, yeah. It's all right. Sticky Man speaks through Twitch emotes. So, we've all got different ways of chatting, and so mine is the old school. If you ever see me typing, it's always the old school emojis, which is a colon, semicolon, that sort of style. Sticky Man's all through Twitch emotes. So we're all very different in it. I've gotten used to it through RP. Oh, and the tail's back. I mean, I have been tempted. Unfortunately, sloths don't have great tails, so I don't think I can get a tail emote to add to your collection. But maybe I can. It's a very stubby little tail. Anyway, we do need to think about ending stream. So let's go to the stream ending room.